Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs!
Building a new home or renovating? Discover everything you need at your Benjamin Moore store in Senatobia. Atwood Paint and Supply is ready to help you with all the finishings of your home. Custom decorating, expert color matching and design help. They feature window coverings, plantation shutters, shades and blinds, as well as all types of flooring, from selection to installation. And Atwood has a great selection of wallpaper too. Shop local at Atwood Paint and Supply for Benjamin Moore Paint and More in the heart of Senatobia, across from City Hall on North Front.
Meet Jimmy Mundane. Jimmy wears the same outfit every day. Jimmy eats the same brown bagged lunch every day. Jimmy does the same thing every single day. Introducing Fuel Rewards. Save at least 10 cents a gallon when redeeming. Bank First Perks, designed to help Jimmy live a little.
Cade CPA firm proudly supports Magnolia Heights Athletics. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your accounting and tax situation, rest assured that Cade CPA firm is here to help. Our accounting, tax compliance, and tax strategy services are customized to meet the unique needs of each individual and family business client, providing peace of mind and empowering growth towards your goals. Reach out to us at 662-867-0215 or visit www.cadecpafirm.com to learn more. Go Chiefs! Since 1961, Caldwell Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Caldwell Insurance can uniquely provide. Contact Thurman Caldwell today, 662-562-4471.
The law firm of Lamar and Hannaford, located in Senatobia, has been serving the legal needs of North Mississippi since 1958 and is proud to support Magnolia Heights football. Our attorneys have extensive experience in state and federal courts while representing both individuals and businesses. We always strive to provide professional and experienced representation while achieving quality results and excellent service. If you or your family need legal counsel, we invite you to visit our website at www.lamarhannaford.com or give us a call at 562-6537. Until then, we hope you enjoy football season in Mississippi. Go Chiefs!
Mississippi Land Bank is unique in the marketplace, and their patronage program is a prime example of how.
Our patronage dividend program sets us apart from any other financial institution in our area, and it's a way that we can give back. All of my customers are my owners, and that's unique and different. When we're successful, they're successful. We share those benefits with them.
Rooted in relationships and giving back to its customers. That's Mississippi Land Bank.
Are pests invading your space in DeSoto, Tate, Tunica, or Panola counties? Look no further. Burke Pest Control is here to help you reclaim your home from unwanted guests. We're committed to delivering top-notch pest control services tailored to meet your needs. Whether you're dealing with ants, roaches, termites, or any other pesky intruders, we have the right solutions to protect your property. Don't let pests disrupt your peace of mind. Call D today at 662-801-4842 for a consultation and let us handle your pest while you enjoy a clean, comfortable home once again.
At Extreme Auto Sales, we're more than just a dealership. We're your community hub for vehicles, campers, boats, and portable buildings, all available for both adventure and everyday needs. As a locally owned family business, we pride ourselves on serving our neighbors, providing top-notch customer service coupled with unbeatable options. Whether you're searching for a reliable car, planning a weekend retreat in a cozy camper, or looking to launch your boating adventures, we have just what you need to make your dreams a reality. Our family team is always here to help. Feel free to reach out via phone at 662-562-9000. If you're planning a visit, we're open and ready to welcome you at our convenient location, 502 North Fleet Drive. Experience the difference with Extreme Auto Sales and Portable Buildings, where your satisfaction is our priority and quality meets community. Visit us today.
Visit the concession stand and try the fried catfish plates provided by Pride of the Pond, U.S. farm-raised catfish, located in Tunica, Mississippi. Proudly serving you since 1982. Catfish raised right.
Welcome to the Bank First Pregame Show. I'm Trace Hartzog alongside Hayden Smith. This week, the Magnolia Heights Chiefs will face off against the Madison Ridgeland Academy Patriots, who showcased their strength through a decisive 42-20 victory over Parkland Academy last week.
Absolutely. MRA has solidified its position as one of the top teams of both public and private divisions this year. Despite significant player turnover from last year, it continues to be a force to be reckoned with under the guidance of Coach Herbert Davis. These two teams faced off to open the season of 2023, and the Chiefs fought hard, but came on the losing side of the contest.
Last week, Magnolia Heights won big to open the 2024 season over rival North Delta. The Chiefs won 56-20 in a tight game throughout the first half. MHS started to roll on both sides of the ball after halftime. The defense stepped up, delivering a shutout in the second half and forcing 2 turnovers to secure a victory.
Offensively, Cole Prosek's standout performance must be noticed. He was 13 for 18 and threw for 257 yards, notching 5 touchdowns through the air, and the longest play through the air was a 90-yard touchdown to Jack Price. Prosek's impact was also felt in the ground game as he rushed for 68 yards and crossed the goal line twice.
The Chief offense displayed remarkable depth and versatility, with 5 players finding the end zone and 6 different receivers making impactful receptions. Jack Price's 3 touchdown contributions and valuable scoring plays from Matt Bushlong, Hayden Jones, and Hunter Stevens, and Carter Harris showcase the team's versatility. While the Chiefs are regarded as a young team at the skill positions, MHS showed that they will have weapons to be competitive all season long.
Let's get you some highlights from last week's win.
Braden Murford is here for the recap.
Thanks, Hayden. The game went about as we had hoped on offense for Magnolia. The Chiefs scored early and often last Friday night. As the guys mentioned, 6 different players found the end zone. Cole Prosek spread the ball to several different receivers, and MHS showed a balanced running attack. The scoring started with a 90-yard screen pass to Jack Price, who is regarded as one of the fastest players in the conference, and is looking to make an impact this season. Hunter Stevens was a second Chief to find the end zone with this 40-yard touchdown run in the second quarter. The Chiefs then used a big special teams play to set up a short field, as Lane Carpenter was able to bring down the punt after a bad snap. This set up a short field for the offense, and Cole Prosek used his legs this time to pay dirt. With 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first half, Prosek found another young receiver for 6. Carter Harris used a nice move in the open field to cross the goal line from 16 yards out. Fresh out of halftime break, the Chiefs went to the bag of tricks for a big play and a touchdown. The hook and lateral was used to put MHS up by 2 scores. Prosek to Jones to Price for the TD. Later in the third, the Chiefs forced their second turnover of the night. On defense, Eli Patrick met the North Delta running back in the hole, and Colton Mobley recovered the fumble. On the ensuing drive, ProSec found Mac Bushline from 31 yards out for 6. Aiden Jones capped off the scoring for the evening with a 20-yard touchdown reception. It was a good night on the hill and a great start to the 2024 season. I'm Braden, and this has been your Mac and Charlie's Soda Shop Big Moments from last week.
Welcome to Community Pharmacy, your locally owned, locally loved pharmacy in historic downtown Senatobia. Our priority is to treat everyone that walks through our doors like family, whether that be knowing them by name or the prescriptions that they're on. We take pride in helping people find cost savings options for prescriptions, helping them pick out the perfect over-the-counter product. We provide home delivery as well as private consultation. Don't forget, we have a store full of beautiful boutique gifts perfect for celebrating all occasions. One last thing, don't forget to stop at Mac and Charlie's Soda Shop next door to grab a delicious burger, shake, salad, or po' boy. So come visit us in Senatobia at Community Pharmacy, where we treat you like family and know you by name.
Thanks, Braden. We are going to take a step away from the sports talk to bring you a fascinating segment about the newest member of the Magnolia Heights Chiefs family. We know it will make you smile just as it has to many here at MHS.
Indeed, we have a special edition this year in the form of Magnolia, a charming gold doodle that has quickly become a beloved part of campus life.
Eric and Georgia have the story of our new campus companion.
When you think about all the great things that happen daily at Magnolia Heights, I highly doubt a dog would come to your mind. But beginning this year, that is precisely what is happening on the hill. A golden doodle named Magnolia is taking the hill by storm. What's genuinely heartwarming is that two Magnolia families, Stephen Mobley and his wife Heather, and Greg Drumright and his wife Meredith, have played a pivotal role in sponsoring Magnolia's presence on campus. It's heartening to see the community come together and embrace Magnolia.
Hi, I'm Eric Robinson, and I'm
Lucy Rhines,
here with
Libby, Caroline,
Hayden Woods, Justin Hill,
Ann Randall, Elizabeth,
Lucas,
Travis,
Rebecca Alice,
Ava Rose,
Mr. Claude,
here with Mr.
Cooper.
Has his thoughts on this new dog?
I think she's pretty cute. She's amazing.
Amazing. All right.
I think it's great. It's cute.
Yeah.
She's really cute. She's really cute.
You just like it?
I'm really glad that we got the dog. She's really cute. I love it. It's very fluffy.
It's really cool. I love it. It's fluffy.
That's our second.
She's great. I've always wanted a dog at school and take her outside and walk her.
You got your wish. Dog at school.
Yeah. Well, he's very cute. He reminds me of my dog. Very playful. It's cute.
It's cute.
Well, it is cute. It is interesting. I know many schools have pets that they allow to run around on campus, so I have a wait-and-see attitude.
I love the dog.
I love it. And
It's a treat to keep in my desk.
oh,
Yeah.
Maggie and me. That's what our segment's called.
Maggie and I. You're using incorrect grammar.
She is spotted all over campus, spreading joy while licking faces. In just a short amount of time since her arrival, Magnolia has already become quite the star of campus life, positively impacting the entire school. It's safe to say that Magnolia's presence is truly lighting up the faces of many at Magnolia Heights. Her warm and friendly nature is a welcome addition to the Chiefs family. If you would like to help support Maggie, we're doing a t-shirt drive and orders are due by next Tuesday, August 27th. Check your email for an order form from Miss Lynn Savage.
Thanks, guys. Magnolia is certainly becoming the highlight of the days this year.
Kenny Caldwell and Seth Slocum are here to preview the MRA Patriots in this week's Casey Cade CPA opponent preview.
MRA is one of the top teams in Mississippi and the southeastern part of the U.S. Led by head coach Herbert Davis, the Patriots went 8-4 last year, facing one of the toughest schedules in the country. Their losses were by a combined 13 points.
Yeah, and MRA runs a spread offense and loves to take shots down the field. They replaced the state's all-time career passing leader, John White. And last week, MRA took home a solid win in week 0 over Park Lane.
Yeah, MRA jumped out to a 42-0 lead in the first half, showing their explosiveness on offense and a stout defense. The Pats stayed mostly in the shotgun, running 4 and 5 wide on every play.
Yeah, their offense formations, they use every single inch of the field. Defensively, they will use multiple formations and a variation of blitzes to try and keep the Chiefs guessing.
This has been your KCK CPA opponent preview. Now back to Hayden Smith in the studio.
Thanks, guys. We know that MRA is a tough foe for our Chiefs.
This week's Bank's First pregame show has a lot to cover. We are going to take a short break and let you hear from some of our amazing sponsors.
After the break, we'll send you the game day weather report, let you hear from our Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week, our Guarantee Bank Player of the Game, look ahead into next week's Chief Athletics, and much more.
You are watching and listening to the Bank First pregame show. We will be right back.
State Farm agent Ricky Price is right here in Senatobia, Mississippi to help you select the right protection at the right price. Ricky Price's office will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. Just call 662-562-5623 when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, Ricky Price State Farm is there, servicing North Mississippi since 1976, a proud supporter of MHS Athletics.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
Welcome back. Let's toss it over to Cannon Caldwell with this week's 5-star equipment and auction game day weather report.
Good evening, Chiefs fans. Here's your 5-star equipment game day weather report. This week started off with a hint of autumn as cooler temperatures prevailed, but as we approach kickoff, we're in for a stark contrast. Anticipate temperatures reaching in the upper 80s, accompanied by a gentle southeast wind blowing at 8 to 10 miles per hour. We're expecting mostly clear skies. Temperatures will drop gradually to the lower 70s on your way home. Now, let's toss it back to the studio for more of the Bank First pregame show.
Thanks, Cannon. Now let's get you to Eric Robinson with this week's Way Good Play of the Week.
Welcome to the Way Good Play of the Week segment. Last week, the Chiefs were locked into a tight 28-20 game early in the third quarter against North Delta, and they went into the bag of tricks for a big play. They executed a memorable play reminiscent of the Boise State Broncos in the 2007 Fiesta Bowl. The hook and lateral was used and led to a big touchdown. Cole Prosek to Hayden Jones to Jack Price. Magnolia Heights took a 2-touchdown lead and they never looked back. This has been your Way Good Play of the Week. We will be right back with you after this short break.
This broadcast is brought to you by Way Good, the original protein shake on a stick, the official protein sponsor of your Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Our BCAA Recovery Blend protein is sure to fuel your champion from kickoff to victory. Find us on the web at www.way-good.com and on Instagram at way.good. Go Chiefs!
Welcome back. It's been a busy week of action here for the Chiefs and Lady Chiefs. Lane Carpenter is here with this week's Lamar and Hannaford Weekly Recap.
Good evening, everyone. Lane Carpenter here with your Lamar and Hannaford Weekly Recap. Let's start with Lady Chiefs soccer team, who had a 1-1 week with a victory over Clarksville Elite. The softball team managed to secure a conference split with Starkville on Monday, but faced a setback with a midweek loss to DeSoto. In football, our Pee Wee and junior high teams kicked off their season with impressive wins over North Delta. I'm Lane Carpenter, and that's your Lamar and Hannaford Weekly Recap.
Thanks, Lane. It has been a busy week on the Hill.
Next, we want to get you over to Lolly Lucius and Aspen Travis, who have this week's Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week, Addie Martin, and our Guarantee Bank Player of the Week, junior quarterback Cole Prosek.
I'm Aspen Travis, reporting for Chief TV. I'm here with Addie Martin, a sophomore softball player, who was selected as our Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. In a big conference game versus Pillow, Addie was 3 for 4 at the plate with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Addie, can you talk about how the season has started so far for you guys?
I think it's gone great. Like, we're off to a good start.
How do you feel your season is going?
I think it's going pretty good. I think I swung the bat really well against Pele, but I think I could definitely do better.
What can you tell Chief fans about the softball team that they may not know?
I think we're a good, hard-working group and give full effort.
There's a big game next week with Bio. What would a win in that game mean for you girls?
It's definitely a big game. Like, everybody needs to be there. Like, huge game for us.
Thanks, Addie. Now let's toss it over to Lolly, who is with Cole Prosek.
First, congratulations, Cole.
Thank you.
What do you think helped you in the offense last week?
We got our momentum going and we didn't stop from there.
You have a young group of skill players around you. How much growth have you seen in them this preseason?
This preseason, they've been working hard with a lot of older kids hurt. They've had to step up and do a job, and they've been doing it great.
How have the preseason and early practices prepared you guys so far?
We've been working hard. We had 2-a-days, 2 weeks of them, and we just been working our butts off and getting better.
What can fans expect from the team the rest of the year?
Keep playing hard, giving great effort, and just keep going.
Thank you, Cole. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now let's get you back inside the studio with Hayden and Trace.
Thanks, ladies, and congratulations to Cole and Eddie. Mark Howell and Stephen Mobley caught up with Coach Whiteside for the Mississippi Land Bank coaches interview earlier today.
Welcome to the Mississippi Land Bank coaches interview. We're getting here with Coach Russ Whiteside. I'm Stephen Mobley, joined by Mark Howell. Coach, good to have you again this week. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you all for having me.
Coach, coming off a big win last week against North Delta. Final score 56-20. Had a huge crowd. Actually, both sides of the stands were pretty packed out. Definitely saw some good things there. Kind of 28-20 at halftime. Scored 28 points in each half on our end, so good to see that. Cole threw for 257 yards. I think he was 13 for 18. Had 188 yards rushing for a little over 450 total in the game. Cole was responsible for involved in 7 of the 8 touchdowns, 5 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing. Jack Price scored twice, big hook and ladder play and the screen pass on the first drive. I think it was 3rd and long, deep in our own territory, so that was a huge play.
3rd and 16, I believe.
It was long when it was 83-yard screen pass. Hayden Jones had a touchdown catch. Carter Harris, Mike Bushlawn both had touchdown catches. Hunter Stevens had a touchdown run. So, like I said, definitely saw some really good things there. Maybe from time to time saw some breakdowns in protection and maybe a little bit of miscommunication on routes. I think maybe that's early season kinks, communication issues there maybe?
Oh, I think so. I mean, and we knew that would happen. It always happens in the first game of the season, and and especially as inexperienced in some spots as we are, we knew that would happen. So, great to get the win. Great to have the offensive production that we had out of our offense. Of course, when you go back and you look at film, it's never that good.
Well, you can nitpick everything, right. Yeah, so, absolutely.
But proud of our guys and really the way they responded in the second half to some things and causing a couple of turnovers. So good to get a win. Great crowd, great atmosphere.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
That brings up a question I have, Coach. Steve and I talked about it in the first half. I'm not saying they ran at will, but we had some issues. Pretty close game at halftime, and you said, especially the second half, you just emphasized that. So that's my question: is what adjustments? And we were talking about that. We're going to make the adjustments at halftime, and we absolutely did. I mean, what are some things you talked to your guys about in the locker room?
Well, we talked about it on this show last week. We didn't know what they were going to do, and then they came out running wing T, and and that's the offense is hard to prepare for if you get a chance to prepare for it. And when they come out in something that I'm going to say 90% of our kids have never seen a wing T, and so when they come out in that offense, I knew right there we were going to have a little trouble from the standpoint of nothing else is alignment, and so we were misaligned a lot. You've really got to have your eyes in the right spot against the wing T because it's so much misdirection. And if you get caught watching everything that's going on in the backfield and not keying on what you're supposed to key, then you end up looking really silly at times, going in the wrong direction. And Will did a great job preparing. I think, and I knew he would. And so it was, for the most part, it was alignment issues. Some of them we got fixed, some of them we didn't. When you cause a couple of turnovers, it makes things look a lot better.
It does.
So, again, I'm not sure that it was just a ton of adjustments. It was just really alignment issues. And then, we got in the secondary on, I believe it was the second drive. We got our eyes in the backfield watching all that. Tight end slips out. So we have a coverage bust there. And then on the second big pass play, we were in good shape coverage.
And we missed time to jump.
Yeah. And so really just fixing a couple of those things and our alignment issues was really all that we needed to do. And they bullied us a little bit, to be quite honest, up front early. And so it wasn't just any huge adjustments. It was just really mostly alignment.
Yeah, and Steve, we talked about that. Pinkston did a good job, the quarterback, of really, taking the snap and kind of turning his body, kind of hiding it in, different directions, like you said, just eye discipline, I guess.
Well, another thing I noticed, they didn't get in a hurry in the huddle, but when they broke the huddle, they were on the line, he was under center, they were snapping the ball, they didn't give you time to make an in-play adjustment.
Right.
They were snapping it so fast, it was.
And so we were getting the defensive play call in pretty quick because we saw how quick they were getting out of the huddle. But again, getting out of the huddle that quick against an offense that you've never seen, they gave us some problems.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts and ball fakes and everything going on back there for sure. You touched on it just a second ago, the 2 fumble recoveries. I think Colton Mobley had both of them. I think Jacob Carson might have knocked both of them loose, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sometimes you go back and watch film and you see something that I didn't see live, but I know one of them, Eli Patrick, met the guy in the hole and stood him up, and I think Carson was able to knock the ball out. But I felt like those two were huge as far as flipping momentum. We come out first drive of the third quarter, score, then you get 2 big turnovers and score both times.
Yes.
I thought that went a long, long way to help us.
It did. Anytime you can get turnovers and win the turnover battle, and then, we talk to this young group a lot about, making big plays, trying to make a team play from, behind the sticks, giving yourself a better chance. And we didn't do a great job of that, but we did. Those 2 turnovers were huge because it just gave us those 3 scores right there in a row and kind of got away from them a little bit.
Well, then one thing too, I know, and I'm pretty sure you've addressed this at practice, was the penalties. We had, I think, 4 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. One of them got lucky on they had one and offset it, and then they ended up getting another one right behind that. But those are just too many yards you're giving to the other team.
Yeah, it's too many yards. It's putting, it's putting our team and their teammates in a bad situation. We do that. Different officiating crews, and this is what I tried to get across to them, different officiating crews call it differently.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say probably 3 out of those 4 personal fouls, and maybe even all 4 of them don't get called. But I think it is a point of emphasis this year. And yes, we did address it on Monday and hopefully got our point across that, we just can't do that.
Well, it's like Mark and I were talking in the box, like, we couldn't even tell what they were doing because it wasn't like 2 guys were in each other's face or anything. It was obviously just something in passing. Like you said, 90% of them would have probably just been like, hey guys, that's enough, let it go. But it's kind of like baseball. You got to adjust to the umpire.
Right.
If he likes them outside, you got to figure out how to throw them outside. So
Exactly.
I know we had a couple injuries. David Willover hurt his knee. I never heard officially what that was.
He dislocated his kneecap.
Okay.
So we'll lose him for, you really don't know. You have to get into, it went back in fairly easy, but you have to get into PT and see just how he progresses. Anyway, with that, 3 to 4 weeks maybe. Hopefully, some can even get back in 2, but probably looking at 3 or 4 weeks.
No, Hayden Jones has got the foot, and Ty Young's got some back soreness maybe, where the other two that I heard about this week.
Yeah, and it's a possibility that both of them play Friday night. Okay. It's a possibility they don't. It's it's with Ty, it's a muscle strain that's in a spot in his back that is just it's up high and it's painful. Yeah. And so we'll see how he feels today and tomorrow, and then with Hayden, it's just it was a removal of he had to get a plantar's wart cut out off the bottom of his foot. So again, something that's pretty painful, but it's a I don't know if I've ever used game time decision in a high school football game.
May have to this week.
Yeah.
And then just one more thing before we move on to MRA. Cash Jackson, first year playing here, 8 for 8.
That's exactly that was really my next thing. Is that, if I was impressed, I'm impressed with everybody. Yeah. The whole team. You guys, second half came out and made the adjustments you needed to make, and whatever adjustments, and then the Cash Jackson, that guy. I mean, just PATs. I say just PATs,
but they were deep. They weren't squeaking over the crossbar.
I don't know where he came from. He was that leg appears to be pretty strong.
Yeah, Cash has been here, and he's been on the soccer team. And was a good soccer player. He is a good soccer player, and came out and wanted to kick for us. In the first day that he kicked, I mean, it explodes off his foot. It does. But he never kicked. And has never kicked, and so he's just spent a lot of time every day in practice, by himself, just trying to get, kicking the football down. And so I was really pleased. I didn't know going into it with somebody who's never kicked before on a football team. There was some inconsistencies in the 3 weeks leading up to it, and there's no doubt that he was going to be really good. It's just kind of one of those things, getting your plant foot right, getting your towards right. And so, man, I'm proud of him. He's going to be a big weapon for us.
He looked good,
and I'm so glad he decided to come out.
Well, moving on to this week, MRA, always a tough game. 6A school versus 5A schools usually is tough. They're always big, fast, strong, deep roster, the whole 9 yards. I guess the question there is just kind of how do you prepare your team for a game like that this week?
Well, you obviously can't make the volume of mistakes that we made in week 1 against a team like MRA. They're, obviously they're talented. They always are. This year is no exception. They're really talented on both sides of the ball, and then they just have their tremendous coaching staff. Herbert Davis and the guys that coach with him do a great job with them, and they're so sound with everything that they do that they're really, watching their film from last week, it's they look like a really complete team.
It'll be interesting. Weather's supposed to be a little bit cooler, so hopefully it won't be as hot. And again, got another home game this week, so let's see a big crowd this week. If you can't make it out, tune in on Super Talk Radio 93.7 or watch us on the Magnolia Heights live stream. Coach, we appreciate your time this week.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to step aside for a word from our sponsors.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful season. Elite is proud to serve the local community with multiple locations providing superior outpatient physical therapy and sports medicine services. Visit myelitept.com to find a center near you.
Welcome back. Seth Slocum is back with our Extreme Auto Sales Keys to the Game.
This week's key for the Chiefs will be sustaining long drives on offense and keeping the Patriots of MRA on the sidelines. If MHS can limit possessions, it will be a huge advantage. It all comes down to limiting the number of explosive plays MRA can convert on offense. Special teams always play a big role in games like this. This is an area that Magnolia Heights excelled in last week. This has been the Extreme Auto Sales Keys to the Game. Looking for the keys to your next dream car? Let Extreme Auto Sales of Centopia unlock your next adventure. Extreme Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of the Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Seth.
Be sure to stick around for the Guaranteed Bank halftime show tonight as senior correspondent Haley Rhodes chats with former Chief Matt Womack. Womack played collegiate football under the legendary Nick Saban and won multiple conference and national championships in Tuscaloosa.
Matt talks about how his time in the Hill prepared him for college and how his life on the road in the Southeastern Conference is not for the faint of heart in his pregame interview. We know you will enjoy it.
Also, at halftime, you'll get caught up in our scores from around the region and the state and the private pond out-of-town scoreboard, as this is the first full week of MIS action and the MHSSA has entered the Jamboree season.
Lane Carpenter joins us again with the Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead at next week.
Tomorrow, the Lady Chiefs softball team will travel to Tunica for a one-day tournament. Monday begins a big week for soccer and softball. Soccer will travel to Rossville Christian for a conference tilt later that afternoon. On Tuesday, both teams will host bio. Softball will begin at 5 p.m. with JV action, and varsity will follow at 7 p.m. Soccer will kick at 5:30 with the varsity matches, and JV will follow. We will take Wednesday off before Cahill Field sees 2 days worth of action. Pee Wee and junior high football will host Heritage. The Pee Wee games will begin at 4:30, and the junior high B game will start at 5:30 p.m. And the junior high A game will begin at 7 p.m. Finally, on Friday, the Chiefs will cap off a 3-day homestand in a battle with the North Point Trojans. I'm Lane Carpenter, and it has been your Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead at next week.
That will wrap it up on this week's Bank First pregame show. For Hayden Smith, I'm Trace Hartzog. Now let's get you out to Cahill Field in the State Farm broadcast booth with Mark Howell and Stephen Mobley. We will see you next week.
Good evening and welcome to Magnolia Heights School live stream and Super Talk Radio as we're ready to tackle week 2 of the 2024 football season. I'm Mark Howell and I'm joined in the State Farm broadcast booth with Stephen Mobley again as the Chiefs welcome the Patriots of Madison Ridgeland Academy to Cahill Field. Stephen, how are you?
Doing good, Mark. Good to be
Good.
back.
Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Bank First pregame show, which included the Mississippi Land Bank coaches interview this past week with head coach Russ Whiteside as he looked back at a big win against North Delta and looked ahead, Stephen, to tonight's contest with MRA.
And Mark, before the kickoff real quick, our captains tonight were Trace Hartzog, Antonio Simonetti, and Hayden Jones. And I believe the Patriots won the toss and elected to receive. It looks like number 9 and number 3 will be back deep for the Patriots. Cash Jackson will be kicking off for your Chiefs. Chiefs are in blue helmet, red shirts, gray pants. Patriots white helmet, white shirt, red pants. Chiefs will be moving left to right on your screen here. And again, if you can't tune into the live stream, tune in on 93.7 Super Talk FM. Take a listen there.
Pretty tough task tonight, Stephen.
Yeah, always is against MRA for sure. Big school, got double, triple the kids on the sideline over there, so it makes it hard.
Squib kick.
Half of a squib kick there. It's going to be number 3 taking it down middle of the field. He's got a crease there. Good hit by Cash Jackson.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get him on the ground, but he probably saved a touchdown.
I was going to say, if he did not make contact there, he was gone.
Because the 2 guys that got him came from behind, so that was a Hartzog and looked like Colton Mobley were able to wrap him up from behind. But if Cash doesn't make that initial hit, he probably scores there.
So MRA sets up in pretty good field position on the Chiefs' 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Mark, a couple things. Just a couple of our sponsors here. The Lamar and Hannaford Weekly Recap. It's been a busy week for the Chiefs in athletics. Had a big win last week against North Delta, 56-20 last Friday night. Girls soccer lost a close one Monday night to the Starkville Strikers, 1-0, and that game was on penalty kicks, Mark.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's not the way you want to lose.
First down run there, number 6, left off tackle left side there. Jacob Carson was able to trip him up.
That's Jack Poole on the carry for the Patriots.
Big gain there. It's going to bring up 2nd and short.
So Samuel Stockett, number 12, the quarterback for MRA.
MRA gets back to the line quick. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Single back in the backfield with the quarterback. It's going to be a fake the same play basically. Hit number 1 on a little square in route there.
Jack Price hit him initially and just kind of bounced off of him. Slowed him down a little bit, then tackled by a host of Chiefs thereafter.
18, Colton Robbins was the first to get in there. MRA's going no huddle on us here.
Yeah, that was enough to move the chains. 1st down and 10 from the Chiefs' 39 here in the opening drive.
1 doubles here, 2 receivers both sides. Quick hitter out to the right sideline. That's number 2 on the catch. Able to get away from the initial hit from Mack. And then run out of bounds by Jake Johnston, number 14. So that's going to bring up another 1st down for the Patriots. So they're moving quick, Mark, moving the ball down the field quick, unfortunately.
They are. Mack had a chance there to push him out, but not able to get him completely out of bounds. He picked up a few more yards there. So 1st down, 10 to go from the 12, Chiefs 12.
Back out of the backfield. There's going to be a catch there, and he kind of tripped up on his own feet. Colton Robbins got in the backfield and got his hands up. The quarterback was able to get it right over him.
That's Poole on the reception for MRA.
2nd down. About 4, maybe a long 4. 2 receivers left, but H back on the left this time. It's going to be inside give to number 5. Bounces off the first tackle, and he's going to score there, Mark.
Yeah, that's number 5, DJ Watkins, the senior for the Patriots. And
About
quickly.
6 plays, 1 minute.
Yeah.
6 points on the board, which unfortunately is sometimes what you get when you play these big schools.
Yeah, they did not waste time. Good drive, good quick drive, opening drive by MRA, and just like you said, Stephen, just right down the field. 33 to attempt for MRA, and that is Wade Hansford out of the hold of number 45, it looks like. And that is Walker River, I believe. Snaps down a little low.
Yeah, bobbled it, couldn't get it, and it's going to be dead.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got a penalty flag over here on the far sideline. It's going to be either a false start on offense or an offsides on the defense. I'm not sure. Looks like he's pointing at us, so looks like we'll redo that. So, caught a break there with a bad snap, and then unfortunately we were offsides.
Yeah. So they will attempt it again. Yeah, that was just a low snap. Nothing he can do with it there. But they will get another shot. So Hansford will try again. This time's a good snap.
Much better.
Yep, and the kick is up, and it is good. So MRA takes an early 7-0 lead with 10:58 left here in the first quarter.
So we'll go back through some of these, finish up our weekly recap here. Again, girls soccer lost a close one Monday night to Starkville Strikers on penalty kicks, 1-0. Girls softball split 2 games Monday night at Starkville Academy. One game won 5-4, lost game 2 4-3, so 2 close ones there. Girls soccer was back in action Tuesday and got a win against Lee Academy 2-0. And then girls softball was in action on Wednesday night with DeSoto Academy and lost there 13-9. Last night, Mark, we went down to North Delta with Pee Wee and junior high football and got away with a clean sweep there. So good job by Pee Wee and junior high. Pee Wee won 21-6. B game at junior high was 14-0 Chiefs, and the A game was 19-14. Got a little sketchy there. Toward the end, they had the ball with about 2 minutes left, and we were able to get a big stop and stop them on downs there. So good job by the defensive holding there. The Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week was Miss Addie Martin from softball. She was 3 for 4, 1 RBI, 2 runs scored versus Pilla. The way good play of the week was the Cole Prosek, Hayden Jones, Jack Price 33-yard hook and ladder touchdown.
What a play.
Week. That was quite a play. And then the Guarantee Bank Player of the Week for football was Cole Prosek. He was 13 for 18, 257 yards passing, 5 touchdown passes, and he also rushed for 5 times, 68 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Great job by Cole there.
So Hansford back to kick off for the Patriots, and the kick is on the way. Good strong kick down the left side. It's going to be in the back of the end zone.
About 7 yards deep in the end zone too.
So that will be a touchback. Chiefs will take over the first possession here, trailing 7-0 with 10:58 here in the first quarter. Again, didn't take long, Stephen, for MRA to take the ball right down the field and score.
Didn't take long, and there's no surprise there. Hopefully we can maybe get some longer drives, maybe eat some clock up. Maybe our best defense tonight is going to be keep their offense off the field, hopefully.
It could be.
But it's going to be a tough go, both sides of the ball, unfortunately. This is definitely a game where you want to see you guys compete and make the right reads and make the right calls and understand that you may get outmanned from time to time, for sure. So we'll see how this first drive goes. Got 1 receiver to our right, H-back to the right, 2 receivers left. Jack Price in the backfield with Cole. He looks quick to his right. Nobody's there. He's going to scramble out to the left. He's being chased by a few Patriots here. And I thought he was throwing that ball away, but Jack Price made a catch there, broke a tackle. He's down the sideline, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Got a block there. No flag. Could have called a block in the back there on who was that number? I believe it was number 8 there that I saw that he kind of had the guy and he turned. And
James Downer.
Carter Harris there. So good job of not doing anything down there by Carter. It's a big pickup there by the Chiefs, Mark.
Yeah, I thought maybe he stepped out of bounds. Apparently not. It's a great job by Cole. Had lots of pressure in his face, be able to roll out and hit Jack there on the sideline, and Jack took it for a big gain.
Yeah, and the way he threw that ball out of his hand, I thought he was just going to throw it out of bounds. But good recognition by Cole and Jack Price to run the scramble drill there.
So the Chiefs have first down, 10 to go, on the Patriots' 24-yard line.
We'll send Jake Johnson and Carter Harris left. Trace Hartzog, single receiver right. Looks that way. He got him. Looks like a little miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Cole was throwing the fade route, and Trace was running the comeback. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just not on the same page there.
Good play by Jack Price there. Jack's got some wheels, Mark. If he gets some open space, he can go.
He definitely can. So lots of offense thus far.
So far. Again, your Chiefs are moving left to right if you're watching on the live stream. Gray pants, Cardinal jerseys, blue helmets. Patriots are in the red pants, white jerseys, white helmets. Cole's looking to the sideline for the call.
Another good crowd.
Another good crowd, yes. In the heat, too. A little cooler tonight than it was last week. Play clock's down to 5. Get to the line here. Get the snap off. Plenty of time. A little counter play. Just nothing there, Mark.
Nah, I closed it up pretty quickly.
Looked okay. Looked like it may be something there in the beginning, and they, like you said, they closed it up pretty quick.
Maybe a yard.
All right, 5-star game day weather report, Mark. It was a little cooler tonight. We just mentioned that. I think it was 92 last week at kickoff, and I think it was down in 85, 86 range tonight. So
Sweater weather.
still hot, but much better for
That's
sure.
right. So they do say that's a 1-yard gain officially. So 3rd down, 9 to go for the Chiefs. 9:50 left here in the first quarter. Cole back in shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Looking downfield.
He's got a guy across the middle. That's Carter Harris.
Yeah,
good play by the defender there. That's number 21. It was there. Jack Ridgway was able to break that up. He just kind of reached around but didn't get the PI call there. So good job by number 21.
So the offense will stay on the field with a 4th down and 9 on the MRA 23-yard line.
And Mark, we talked to Coach Whiteside again yesterday in the interview, and some of the extreme auto sales keys to the game were, obviously he talked about minimizing mistakes and big plays, especially against a talented team like this. Got to find a way to try to protect Cole. So far he's been scrambled a couple of times but hadn't been hit yet, so hopefully he stays on his feet tonight and clean up the penalties.
Yep, so Cash Jackson. Yep, Cash Jackson to attempt a field goal here, and we're going to have to call a timeout as the Chiefs lacked one player. 56.
Lane Carpenter.
Yeah, Lane ran out there at the last second, but had to call a timeout as the play clock was winding down.
Let's take a break here with the break in action. Again, you're listening to the Chiefs live stream and 93.7 FM.
Senatobia Family Dentistry is excited to catch the Chiefs on the gridiron, court, and diamonds this school year. Located at 102 Robinson Street in Senatobia, Dr. Eli Canton and his dedicated team are committed to providing exceptional dental care services to you and your family. If you are searching for premier dental care, we highly recommend calling them today at 662-562-9484 or visiting their website at SenatobiaFamilyDentistry.com. Senatobia Family Dentistry is proudly sponsoring the Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Chief Pride.
All right, welcome back. Cash Jackson to attempt a 41-yard field goal out of the hold of Cole Prosek.
He's got the leg, Mark. He looked good on PATs last week.
He did.
Did not have a field goal attempt, so middle of the field for him. So we'll see. Hopefully he can knock this through.
The snap of Hayden Jones. Snap's good. Kick is up, and it is
he got it.
Good.
Good job there.
That kid is impressive.
Yeah,
he is very impressive.
And Coach Whiteside talked about that yesterday too. Said the first day he came out to practice, the ball just exploded off of his foot. But he's a soccer guy.
That's what I was going to say. Former soccer player that really had no football
wasn't kicking
experience.
It like a football, right?
Yeah.
But once he kind of got some work in and figured it out, he's got quite the leg on him for sure. So.
That was impressive. So that will close the gap. So the new score: MRA 7, Chiefs 3, with right at 9.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and against MRA, that's go down and get points.
Yeah.
Just don't go 3 and out.
Right.
Big play there helped us out for sure. We kind of stalled down here inside the 25, but I'm proud of the guys. Go down there, do what you got to do, and put some points on the board.
Absolutely.
And feel good about yourself at this point.
Yep.
Maybe we can get a stop here and hopefully get a little bit of momentum going. So Cash will tee it up for the Chiefs. Looks like the Patriots are going to bring the same 2 guys, number 9 and number 3 will be back to receive. And that's Barr Biggs, senior, and Matthew Perkins, a senior.
Yeah, 2 seniors back to deep to receive for MRA.
Waiting on the referee to blow it live. Chiefs will break I guess that's a kickoff huddle. I guess that'd be the proper term for that.
Yeah.
Cash will step it off. Again, Chiefs are moving left to right. Patriots are moving right to left on your screen. Cash gets ready to kick here. See if he squibs it again or if we try to kick it deep.
Yeah, probably won't kick it deep if I had to guess. Yeah, another squib.
It'll be another squib. It'll be basically the same kick as last time.
It's going to be fielded by number 3. That's Biggs.
And he's got a crease over there again, Mark. And Cash cannot get him this time, and he's going to take that one for a touchdown.
Just didn't quite have the right angle, and just Biggs just outran everybody.
Yeah, he can go.
I mean, he showed his burst of speed there for sure. So just like that, MRA 13-3 over the Chiefs on a kickoff return for a touchdown by Biggs, the senior.
The thing that's most scary about that is we're kicking to him on purpose, so it makes me wonder how fast number 9 is.
And picked up a squib kick, mind you, and ran it back.
Yeah, found one gap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was about an 80-yard
He picked it up right
return.
At the 20. Yeah.
So number 7 for MRA, this is Jackson Jenkins to attempt the point after. As they get lined up here. And the snap is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So MRA 14, Chiefs 3, the new score here, 9:25 left here in the first quarter.
So yeah, definitely not what you wanted to see there. Go down and get some points. Hopefully, hoping to kind of stall them out a little bit and get a stop there. But
yeah, just a momentum killer there.
Yeah, and again, it's something that you're not surprised by when you play them. Unfortunately, they have so many athletes. And it's any of their guys, they probably got 10 guys over there that could do that same thing.
Right.
Take one to the house on you. So.
Yeah, I mean, and Cash didn't have that bad of an angle, and he still just ran right through it.
He ran right past him. Yeah. So he's definitely got some speed there. So hopefully we'll get the ball back in our hands and get something positive going here.
Yeah, so Jack Price and Mac Butchelon back deep to receive for the Chiefs.
33 Hansford is going to tee it up again for the Patriots. So 2 minutes and 35 seconds in, and it's 14-3.
So how about that, Stephen? The MRA brought their little pep band.
They sure did. I didn't even pick up. I didn't even see them over there. You have their dance team, the cheerleaders, right? Good crowd with them.
Yeah. It's like Hansford's set to kick off for the Patriots.
I'm sure he's going to kick it deep again after that first one, and he does. And that one looks like it's going to go in the end zone as well. The Chiefs will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20. Again, 9 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Patriots up 14-3. Chiefs will bring the offense back out on the field. See if we can't get something going here.
Yeah, stating the obvious here, Stephen, but pretty big drive here. Important. I mean, they all are, but to try to answer and try to keep this thing within reach. I mean, this is a very important drive. At least, like you said earlier, don't go 3 and out. Move the football, flip the field position. Have a good sustained drive here if you can.
Yeah, and hopefully choose some clock, because you go 3 and out and give them the ball right back. They've scored 2 touchdowns in about a minute.
Right.
So it's, something you don't want to just give them the ball right back.
Yeah, Cole.
It's going to be a face mask right there, I think.
Yep. Flag is thrown, so we'll see what's called. You're probably correct there, Stephen. Not much there for Cole. Try to get it back and bounce it inside, and nothing doing, but it could be negated with a face mask.
Looked like number 35 got his hand up there around his head. It's going to be a 5-yard face mask, though.
Yeah. Good call there, Stephen. That's exactly what it is.
Bring up 1st and 5. Like I said, it wasn't anything egregious, just when he went to tackle him, he got his hand up around his head. So that's Cade Gentry, junior defensive lineman.
So that's going to push the ball out to the Chiefs' 25.
Bring the offense to the line. Cole will check the sidelines for the play here. And
first down.
Usually get on the line, see what the defense does, and do the check with me. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Jack Price long back in the backfield. He's going to throw it out to Jack in the flats. Makes the first guy miss. He's bottled up there. He's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard mark. See where they put the ball. Looks like they're going to give him a yard gain there.
Yeah.
Bring up 2nd and 4.
Parker Durham, the junior for MRA, was in hot pursuit, but just kind of overplayed it a little bit, got out of position, and Jack was able to get around him. But short gain, like you said, 1 yard. 2nd down, 4 to go from the Chiefs' 26.
It's a tough play for a defender because you're going full speed
right.
trying to get there, and if that guy puts his foot in the ground and comes back in on you, it's hard to stop.
Hard to break down and make a play.
Snap is good. Cole's looking out to his left. He's going to throw that ball up. Kind of left it inside there, and Hayden just couldn't get through the defender.
No, he was covered like a blanket there. That was number 22 for MRA back in coverage. Great job there. That's a senior Jake McMillan for MRA.
Hayden Jones is playing through an injury tonight. He had to have a little bit of surgery on his foot.
Yeah.
Has a nasty little hole in the bottom of his heel, so he's trying to tough it out and play through that tonight. Chiefs are checking the sideline for the play. Looks like we're going to go. Looks like we go doubles here. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Bushline and Jones left.
She's facing a 3rd down and 4 to go. Big play here. Try to keep this drive going.
Jake Johnson and Carter Harris are out to the right.
2 seconds on the play clock. Able to get it off. Cole drops back, rolls out to his left.
Again. He's going to tuck it and go. He might. He's going to be short. I thought he had a chance to get to the first down, but he's going to be a couple yards short. It looks like where he got pushed out. I'm sure we'll punt it here deep in our own territory.
Yeah, a couple yards. Fourth and 2 looks like. I call it 3. Long 2.
Gave him 1 yard. I thought he got a little closer than that.
Yeah,
Maybe he
too.
stepped out of bounds before he actually hit the ground there. So we'll bring the punt team on.
Yep. Cole back to punt for the Chiefs. Back deep for MRA is number 1. And that's
Will Bizot. Junior wide receiver.
Yep. He stands on about the 35.
8 on the line of scrimmage, so it looks like they're probably coming.
Cole gets it off, a little wobbly punt.
That one bounced.
Yeah.
A little bit of a roll there, kind of bumped into Hayden. So
yeah, it looks like he
cheated us out of a yard or 2 there.
Yeah,
Hayden
he
was trying
did.
to stop, and it just kind of jumped up and hit him in the belly there.
So good punt by Cole. MRA is going to take over on their own 33, and they lead 14-3.
Take a quick break here while we get ready for the first down there. Chiefs football, 93.7 FM. Or actually, we'll stay here. They're coming out, so we'll just stay here.
Okay.
Looks like they're getting to the line pretty quick. Number 12 is the quarterback, Samuel Stockett, junior quarterback.
Heard really good things about him, Steven. Looks pretty impressive so far. He's going to throw deep, and so he picked off. But Jack Price. Jack's at the 40, at the 35.
Miss here, and he's going to get brought down by number 6 there. So good job by Jack. Looked like, I think it was Jake Johnson was in on coverage initially, and then Jack was able to just come over the top of that ball and take the interception there. So good job there by getting the ball back for sure.
Yeah, a little contact down the field, but probably not enough to call, so good no call there.
And they had a little contact on that pass play over there to Hayden, but they were both,
Right.
I'm okay with a little bit of contact if they let them play it a little bit.
So the Chiefs get it right back. So big play there by Jack Price. So Chiefs have 1st and 10 on their own 44. 7:54 left here in the first quarter. Chiefs trail MRA 14-3.
We'll go a bunch formation here. We've got 2 receivers both sides, but they're both tight inside the hash. We're going to call a timeout here. So couldn't get the alignment right. So let's take a break here. Chiefs football, 93.7 FM.
When planning your next convenience store restock or special event extravaganza, remember that Big Penguin Ice Senatobia Ice LLC is your go-to source for all things ice. We are more than ready to take care of your cooling needs. Our services include top-of-the-line refrigerated truck and trailer rentals, as well as merchandiser rentals to help you display your products in style. We offer both 7-pound and 20-pound bags, perfect for filling coolers or satisfying your customer demand. Give us a call at your convenience or drop us a message on Facebook. We're excited to chat and eager for the chance to be your trusted ice company. Let's keep it chill together.
So we'll come back now. Chiefs will come to the line. And that was an elite physical therapy timeout there, Mark. Chiefs will go 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, 2 backs in the backfield this time. Looks like Jack Price and Mac Bushline. Mac's going to go in motion out to the right. He's going to throw it out there to Mac. He's got about 3 defenders in front of him, and he's going to be drug out of bounds there by number 14 and number 0. So that's A.J. Parker and Jackson Toller on the coverage there.
That moves the ball out to the 47. So a short pickup there, so it should be 2nd down, 7 to go.
And that may be what we have to do offensively is
that's not bad. Yeah,
get you 3 or 4 yards, and if you break a tackle, it turns into 6 or 7.
Yeah, positive plays.
Right.
You just don't want to be behind the sticks.
Because we're not going to have a whole lot of time to run very long routes there.
Yeah, I mean, that's
just sweep to Mac Bush line.
It just shows your speed there with the lineman running him down from behind. That's number 51.
Banks Brummett was able to just walk him down from the back there and drag him down to the ground.
And I spoke too soon, Stephen, as that was a negative play. Loss of 3, so 3rd down. I told you I'd jinx us. 3rd down, 10 to go from the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
You're supposed to only do that when you recruit.
I know. I shouldn't. I do that all the time. My bad. 7:39 left here in the first quarter. 14-3 MRA.
Jake Johnson and Carter Harris out right. Hayden Jones is split out left. 2 backs in the backfield again. Jack Price, Mac Bush line. They both stay this time. A little extra protection. Cole's looking left, has to move to his left a little bit. He's going to throw a jump ball here to Hayden, and that gets broken up. And again, some contact. A little bit of bumping and shoving there. Down there is number 9 on the coverage. Evidently, they're going to let him play a little bit on the pass plays because they've kind of let that go both ways, honestly.
Matthew Perkins, the senior from MRA, just good coverage. I mean, they're just showing their speed, and and that's one of the things that the Cade CPA opponent preview. Obviously, we've gone through this now a little bit and seen this team, but MRA, as we know, Stephen's always very talented. They bring a talented, deep group here with the football team. They're going to be big and strong and fast across the field. We've definitely seen that. Well coached to go along with all their talent. So just a really good football team.
Yeah, and the other thing, I just went down the sideline and counted, and I think I counted 11 coaches. And that makes a difference when you've got that many and you can break into different positions and whatnot.
Right.
And going back to that 3rd down pass play, that's when Nicole kind of threw that up for grabs a little bit, but it's 3rd and 10. So if you don't get it or they pick it off, it's about the same as a punt.
Right.
So it's not a horrible decision there by Cole for sure.
Yeah, and speaking of Cole, good punt. MRA is going to take over at their own 30 with 7:09 left here in the first. They lead the Chiefs 14-3. So, yeah, we've seen them run split field with defensive backs. It makes it extremely difficult for receivers and quarterback to get reads on routes. I mean, again, they're going to be, pretty complex in their schemes. They're just a good football team.
He started down the doubles formation, Mark. Number 30 motioned across to the right to a trips right. Single receiver on the left, single back in the backfield. A little bit of pressure on the quarterback there. It looked like the receiver fell down.
Yeah, he did. He was open. Thankfully,
right
fell
about
down.
midfield. That was number 11 that he was going for.
Yeah, Jake Polis.
Jake got tripped up there by the grass monster.
He was open.
Yeah, he was open. Caught a little break there.
Right across the middle of the field.
He was open, and unfortunately, the way that was going, he had a little bit of room in front of him, too.
Yep. So 2nd down and 10. Stockett's going to
pitch here out to their left. He's got a hole there. We're going to get a holding call here. That's going to come back.
Yeah.
He's going to take that to the house, Mark, but I think we got a holding call. It's going to bring it back.
Yeah, that's Jack.
About the 35-yard line.
Jack Poole, the junior, on the carry, but like I said, it may be off or not. And Stockett knows he's walking back.
He's already walking backwards, so Jack Price got stepped on there. Kind of he's holding that right ankle, limping around a little bit. I think he got a cleat to the ankle there on that play.
I'm sure that did not feel good.
They do not. Those cleats they wear these days are hard.
So you're right, Stephen. That is going to be a holding penalty on MRA, so that will negate the touchdown. And that's going to back them up to about the 25, maybe 26.
Second 13 or so, if I had that right. Second 14, maybe.
Yeah, 74. You see him; he's pleading his case with his arms. Like, I guess I have my hands out. Did not grab him, but that is Caleb Unger, the sophomore. So Stockett ready.
He's a big fella, too.
Yeah, he is. Stockett looks downfield.
And there to throw. He's got number 2, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
He just dropped it.
He sure did. He was open again, kind of like the previous play across the middle when the guy fell down. But, Case Thomas just dropped it.
Yeah, looked like he was trying to run before he had it. Or maybe there was somebody close enough, made him a little nervous, but he had it in his hands and dropped it.
Yep, so that's going to bring up 3rd and long for MRA. 3rd down, 14 to go from their own 26. 6:43 left here in the first.
Looks like we're going to have a heat timeout here, so we'll take a break as well. Again, you're listening to Chiefs Football, Magnolia Heights live stream, 93.7 FM.
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs! Zaxby's is located at 302 East Main Street in Senatobia. For some of the best fried chicken wings, sandwiches, and salads, make sure you visit Zaxby's. Need tailgating platters? Call us at 662-301-8538.
Patriots will come back here. It's going to be 3rd and 14 from their own 26-yard line. So big third down here. We can catch a big play. Maybe get a stop here.
Yeah, and to get the ball back and keep it, like I said earlier, Stephen, within striking distance.
They've got two receivers out right, Mark, and then they're overloaded on this left side. They got two receivers in, but it's like two tight ends basically on the left side. They're in super tight.
Stockett
Both
Texas
going
now.
out.
Stockett looks downfield.
Plenty of room to his right. He's got his guy, and he dropped it there. Good play by Colton Robbins.
Yeah,
18.
that was.
Couldn't tell if he actually got a hand on it.
I don't think he did, but he definitely disrupted
got his hand in there.
Within the receiver's vision.
Yes. Because it hit number one in the hands, and he just couldn't bring it in. But like, either way, good job of being there, and if nothing else, he distracted him enough to where he couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, great play by Robbins. He pretty much had to extend and get that arm up last second. And like I said, not sure if he deflected the football, but definitely affected the receiver's vision. It falls incomplete, so 4th down 14, MRA in punt formation. And that's going to be, looks like number 2, Stephen. That is Case Thomas, the junior, to punt for the Patriots. And we have Jack Price back deep for the Chiefs.
Two receivers out to the right, so we're having to leave two guys over there to cover them. Looks like a delay a game here. Going to back them up a little bit further, make it 4th and 19. Didn't get the snap off in time. Mistake by the punt team there. That's something you don't see them do a whole lot of, is make mistakes.
Yeah, you really don't. But that one, like you said, is going to cost them 5. So 4th and 19, 6:37. Pretty long first quarter.
It has been. And a lot of scoring and a lot of drop passes, so stopping the clock a lot. He's going to run out to his right and kick it on the run.
Wow.
He booted that ball, Mark.
It's out like a cannon. That's going to take an MRA bounce. That's going to go all the way.
Down to about the 8. Looks like they're going to say he touched it about the 9, but yeah, he
Well, about the 12. About the 12, yeah. Just,
I'm sorry.
Just the side of the 10.
On the wrong side of the 10.
Maybe 13. They're going to officially say it's on the 13-yard line. So great punt there by MRA, by Thomas.
Kicked that ball about 50 yards in there, though, on the run.
He did.
A little rugby-style kick. I thought for half a second he was faking it when he took off running to the right. We got the offense and defense set. We're waiting on the referees to flip sides of the field here. And we're having a conference at the ball. Not sure what we're talking about there.
The Chiefs backed up inside the 20.
We're ready for play now.
Jack Price in the backfield.
Hayden Jones out left. Carter Harris, Jake Johnston out right. Colton Robbins is in at H-back on the right side.
It's an inside give. Like Jack Price is going to pick up maybe a couple.
You got 3.
Yeah.
3, maybe 4.
See where they're going to spot it. That's 4. Yeah.
4.
Yeah, more than I thought. So 2nd down, 6 to go. 6 minutes left here in the first.
Hard to see what yard line the sticks are on down there in that corner sometimes.
Yeah. So good first down, positive yardage by the Chiefs.
Same formation. Jones out to the left by himself. It's going to be a quick hit to Carter Harrison. He's just bottled up by 2 or 3 guys there. 21 made the initial hit. Wasn't able to get him down. That was Jack Ridgway. And number 0, A.J. Parker, and I didn't catch who the other one was, but there was another defender right there as well.
Speaking of quick hits, Stephen, they get there quickly and they hit you.
Yes.
That did not. I mean, that just, they were there in a hurry and he had nowhere to go.
Well, and they're very well disciplined, so they know they're fast enough and they've been coached well enough to know we're going to give you that pass, and then we're just going to close down on you.
Yeah. So 3rd down, 6 to go. Ball's on the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Same formation with the receivers. Colton Robbins, the H-back, has moved over to the left. Jack Price started out left. Cole moved to the right. Snap's good. He's looking out to his right. And
it's going to fall
had a
incomplete.
guy, but he tried to throw it to the sideline, and Carter just wasn't quite there. Kind of got wrapped up by number 16, but that ball was pretty uncatchable, so they're not going to call that.
So Chiefs face a 4th down and 6. So the punt team on the field. Cole drops back just right inside the 5.
He's going to catch this snap on about the 2 or 3 yard line. Probably kick it from around the 5 or so after he takes his steps.
Will Bizot back deep for the Patriots.
5:02 left in the first quarter. Patriots up 14-3. Like you said earlier, Marcus, first quarter seems to take forever.
Yep. High snap. Cole's able to reel it in and get it off. Fair catch called for and received by Bizot, and he's on the. They'll take over the.
7, I think.
Yeah, Chiefs 47-yard line. So good field position by the Patriots.
Get the defense out. MRA's huddling on the sideline, so I'm assuming they're going to break that huddle and come straight to the line like they did last time after the turnover of possession. Referee blows it ready for play. Not wasting any time between these possessions for sure.
They're not. So they do come back on the field. Offense ready as Stockett leads the Patriots of MRA.
Doubles formation. Number 30 motions over to the left to make it trips left. Now single receiver out right. It's going to be inside give to number 0. Got some room there. Looks like another holding call, though.
Yeah,
it looks like right at the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be a hold. And looks like Jack Price is holding his knee over there.
Looks like yours was pretty much tackled there. I think Colton's the one that got held. Colton Mobley, I believe.
Jack is up, walking around under his own power there, so good to see that. But he's definitely in some pain with that left leg. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. He was holding his knee, shin area. Hopefully just took a cleat to something.
Yeah. So we're waiting on the official call here, and it is indeed a hold.
That'll back him up. Be first and right at the line of scrimmage, so it should be 1st and 19, 1st and 20, depending on exactly where they mark it from.
And second score, Stephen, has been taken off the board with a holding penalty by MRA. So it's going to back them up to their own 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down, 10 to go. 1st and 20. 4:47 left here in the first. Patriots up 14-3 over the Chiefs. Stockett gets this snap. Looks to his right, hits number 0 there in the flat. He's able to take it and have a big gainer. Still on his feet down the sideline, and he
Hunter
may
Harris
score.
tried to bump him out of bounds there, and he is a big, strong kid. You're going to have to wrap his legs up for sure.
Yeah, that's A.J. Parker, the senior, that takes it all the way to the house for MRA.
He's 5'10", about 190 mark, and he is stout.
Yeah, just hit him in the flats on the right side and just took it right down the sideline, and the speed just took it right in the end zone. So 20-3 now, MRA. So we're going to have number 33, Hansford, who pretty much handles all their kicking duties to attempt the point after.
Let's see who's holding, but it looks like it may be a different holder from the last time.
Snaps down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So
no, it was 45. His numbers were bunched up a little bit. I just couldn't see his number on the hold there, but same guy, number 45, holding.
And that is Walker River, I think. Can't really see that. But 21-3, the new score, as MRA adds to their lead, Stephen. It's just their quick strike.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quick strike offense.
We'll get them back out.
We'll take a break.
Let's take a break real quick.
We'll be right back.
Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply is your trusted destination for home improvement needs. As a locally owned and family-operated business with 2 decades of residential and custom home building expertise, we offer the finest Benjamin Moore paints and stains and specialized products. Beyond paint, we offer a selection of flooring, wallpaper, custom-made shutters, blinds, and shades. Our unwavering commitment to customer service ensures your next home improvement project is a breeze. Discover the difference of Benjamin Moore paints at Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply today.
So the Patriots will tee it up. Number 33 will be kicking off again. It's Wade Hansford. Mac Bushelon, number 4, and Jack Price, number 23. Jack still looks like limping around just a little bit.
Yeah, it's good
He's
to see
not
him.
100%.
Yeah, good to see him back on the field. But you're right, Stephen. He is definitely favoring that left lower. I don't know if it's a knee or what, but you can tell he's grimacing a little bit, some pain, but the tough player he is, a competitive player, he's back out there, and that one is boomed. It's going to be deep, and it's going to be in the end zone for another touchback.
And the good thing there is it's probably not going to matter on the kickoffs because it looks like he's going to kick them all in the end zone tonight. So
the Chiefs will set up on the 20, first down and 10, just over 4.5 minutes left in this first quarter.
Chiefs will bring the offense out. Right now they have 3 receivers out to the right. H-back to the left. Jack Price in the backfield on the left of Cole. We'll stay in that formation. Jack will move over to the right. Back to the left. Now back to the right. Not sure if the defense is moving and he's moving with them or they just couldn't get that right to start with. Snap's good. He's got some time, Mark.
Yeah.
Got a guy across the middle. That's Carter Harrison. He just threw it a little bit behind him.
He did. Heavy traffic there, but I still think if it was on the money, it probably would have been called. Yeah, like you said, threw it a little bit behind him. Carter didn't really have a chance there. So second down and 10 for the Chiefs.
And that's one of those that quarterback and the receivers have to be on the same page because a lot of these routes we're running these days are read routes. It's not necessarily called from the press box or the sideline. It's get in the formation, read it. If you come off the ball hard, he goes deep. You break your route off. So I think Cole thought he was going to stop a little bit, and Carter kind of kept running to the inside.
So second down and 10. Cole in shotgun formation, takes the snap. He's going to
throw the fade route out to the right. And they're going to get a PI call there, though.
Yep. That's going to be should be on number 5. That's DJ Watkins, the senior for MRA.
I think the initial contact was probably okay, but when Hayden jumped in there and he pushed him in the chest is what got it. Yep. And it wasn't anything bad. He didn't.
No, it wasn't bad, but it was.
Hit him hard, but he had his hands up in the air and he put his hands in his chest. Is probably what got him in trouble there.
So that's going to move the football out to the Chiefs' 35-yard line, first and 10. So big break there for the Chiefs. Chiefs break the huddle. One back in the backfield. That's Jack Price. Trips right. Cole takes the snap. Fake handoff inside.
Hit to Jake Johnson there, and he gets hit immediately.
Nothing doing.
Number 5 hit him first, and then number 16 was able to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, 16 and 17. They're a host of Patriots there to minimize that gain. Actually, no gain. They'll call it second down. Remains 10. Actually, he's going to lose a yard. They're going to call it officially a loss of 1. Second down, 11. Ball's on the 34-yard line of the Chiefs. 4:21 left here in the first quarter. 21-3. MRA leads the Chiefs.
So we're going to go doubles here. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Jones and Bushline out to the right. Harrison Johnson out to the left. Jack Price moves over to the left. He's going on a little bubble route out to the left. Screen pass up the middle, and Mac had a few yards in front of him for sure. There's 2 defenders coming, but
a little high, but still,
just kind of went through his hands and bounced off his helmet there. Probably one of those where you're trying to get your head around and take a look before you catch it. 15, a sophomore. Hunter Stevens is going to check in for Jack Price in the backfield.
And the Chiefs face a 3rd and 11 here.
18, Colton Robbins comes in for Mac Bushelon.
Hunter had a big run for a touchdown last week in the opener against North Delta.
Glad to see that from Hunter. Good to see these young guys getting in there and get some experience. Go with a tight end on the right side this time. Mark trips out to the left. Stevens stays in pass protection, picks up blitzer. Good play there by number 16. Just triple coverage.
Well defended. 3 guys, 3 white jerseys there. That's hard sometimes to thread that needle. So it falls incomplete. Hunter Jones, the intended receiver. So 4th down, 11 yards to go for the Chiefs. As Cole will drop back in punt formation. And you'll have number 1, Bizot, back deep for the Patriots.
And it looks like I'm sure we'll probably kick away from him again.
So Jack runs on the field.
Comes on late there. Just waiting the snap. Again, they've got 8 on the line of scrimmage. So they are coming. They got a little bit closer that time. Another fair catch by number 1. And I think he's a little disgusted with himself.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could tell. He probably was like, you know what, I wish I had that back. I should not have called a fair catch there.
When he caught it and looked up, I think he thought Hayden was closer than he was.
Yeah, there was not much hang time on that punt. It was more of a line drive, and he had plenty of room, but the young man was a little frustrated with himself, but he's able to reel in the catch, and they will take over on their own 35-yard line. And here we go, already back to the line, ready to go.
21-3 Patriots. 4:05 left in the first quarter, Mark. Seems like it should be the third quarter already.
It does. It's been a long first quarter.
The inside give there. That's number 6. Runs through a tackle.
We're just not tackling very well.
No. And then that was Trace Hartzog, number 2, was able to trip him up. About the 42, it looks like. Maybe the 40, then put it on the 43.
Yeah, good run by the junior there, Jack Poole for MRA.
Griff Hill was there initially and just couldn't get his arms around him, couldn't get him wrapped up.
So back at it quickly.
Play there off to their right. Good
Yeah.
play there. Good job by the defense there. Got a penalty flag coming in. Came from the umpire. I'm assuming it's going to be a holding call.
That's exactly right. That's what the indication,
Usually
early indication is anyway.
Usually when the umpire throws it, that's what it ends up being.
They have they've had several, Stephen. MRA's been guilty of what, this is their third or fourth holding. Two scores taken off the board.
Third holding call that I've got. They had a delay of game, pass interference, so they've got 30, 40, 50 yards in penalties so far, I think.
So that's going to move the ball back to their own 48-yard line. They're going to call it 1st and 20 after the penalty. 3:47, clock rolling here in the first quarter. Number 2.
Good job by Mac just hanging on there.
Yeah, good pass there from Stockett to Thomas.
And that's something that you see with MRA that you don't see with a lot of teams. The receiver ran a little hard square in route there, about a 12-yard route. The quarterback already had the ball out of his hands before he made the break. Mac was there in coverage, but by the time he made the break, the catch is already being made.
Right. So a big gain on 1st and 20. It's going to call it 2nd down 9. Stockett drops back to throw, looks deep. And the ball is going to be thrown to number 11. It's going to be complete.
Jack Polis again. And that's going to be enough for a first down. That's Jack Price coming up slow again.
Yeah, I tell you, he's struggling with that leg. He's playing through it, obviously, but you can tell he's in some pain.
Again, I'm not sure exactly what he did, but that left leg is bothering him pretty bad.
Yep. So 1st down and 10 after that completion. Stockett ready to get going again for MRA. Takes a snap, throws over in the flat. Number 2 on the reception.
Runs through the first tackle, runs through the second tackle, and he's going to score.
That's Thomas, Case Thomas for the Patriots. Just looked too easy, Stephen.
Yeah, had 2 guys there, and they're just, like I said, they're big, and they're strong, and they're fast, and once they get their legs going up full speed, it's hard to get them on the ground and get their momentum stopped. And, again, Jack Price is still limping around real bad out there. I'm not sure this is a game that you just don't get him out at this point.
Yeah.
27-3, 2:50 left in the first quarter. We may have to just sit him.
So this will be number 7. That's Jackson Jenkins for the point after. Snaps up, down, kicks up, and the kick is good. So 28-3 the new score. MRA over the Chiefs with 2:50 left here in the first quarter.
Let's take a quick break here. Again, you're listening to Chiefs Football, 93.7 FM.
Visit the concession stand and try the fried catfish plates provided by Pride of the Pond, U.S. farm-raised catfish, located in Tunica, Mississippi. Proudly serving you since 1982. Catfish raised right.
Are pests invading your space in DeSoto, Tate, Tunica, or Panola counties? Look no further. Burke Pest Control is here to help you reclaim your home from unwanted guests. We are committed to delivering top-notch pest control services tailored to meet your needs. Whether you're dealing with ants, roaches, termites, or any other pesky intruders, we have the right solutions to protect your property. Don't let pests disrupt your peace of mind. Call D today at 662-801-4842 for a consultation and let us handle your pest while you enjoy a clean, comfortable home once again.
So the Patriots will tee it up again on the 40. Again, your score is 28-3. MRA over the Chiefs. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. They could call a false start on that. The kicker, when he does that little fake thing, his foot comes across the line.
So tell me, what is the
You're trying to fake an onside kick and just, I don't know.
But after about the 5th time,
well,
I guess eventually it may
I
pay
guess
off.
at some point, if you're going to do an onside kick, you're trying to lull them to sleep
Right.
by faking it.
Yeah.
But his left foot is coming across the line, so they could throw a penalty on that. Yeah, let them go out of bounds, Mac.
Yeah, good job by Mac.
The ball went out of bounds at about the half-yard line mark.
So good job by Mac just to let it roll out of bounds. So the Chiefs will take over on the 30.
Give us 10 extra yard to field position there.
We'll take it with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. You heard me right, not first half, but first quarter.
Chiefs ball there on
35,
the 35-yard line.
Take on 35. See if the Chiefs can take advantage of this good field position. Try to cut into this 28-3 MRA lead.
Like J.P. Foley, Xander Sowell, Jacob Carson. I think that's Colin Chandler and Lane Carpenter, front 5 offensive linemen. Give them some credit tonight for staying out there and fighting all night. Cole gets flushed out, gets away from some guys. Good job by Cole getting away from that.
Yeah.
And he's going to turn it into a positive play at least.
Yeah, good job by Cole to make something out of nothing, as they say.
He's going to get it out to about the 37. Looks like where they're going to put him. So I think he picked up 2, maybe 3 yards, I think.
Yeah, they're going to call it 2 officially. 2nd down, 8 to go for the Chiefs.
He had about 3 guys in his face, about 6 yards deep. So good job of turning that into something.
Yeah, he was able to get out of that. Good job by Cole. Ball's on the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
2:42 left in the first quarter. The only downside there is he went out of bounds and stopped the clock. 2 receivers right. Hayden Jones out to the left by himself. Colton Robbins and Hunter Stevens both in the backfield. Cole gets flushed out to his right. He's looking downfield. Nobody's there. He's just going to do the smart thing and throw that ball away.
Yeah, good decision there by Cole. Nothing there. Just throw the ball away.
2nd down, you still got another chance. Definitely don't want to throw a pick there. Certainly don't want to come back and throw anything across the middle late, especially with these guys.
Yep. So 3rd down, 8 to go for the Chiefs. MRA with a 28-3 lead with 2:35 left here in the first quarter.
And we knew we were going to have trouble up front blocking their guys. You know, they've got a lot of heat coming at you. They run a lot of X stunts on the front where the inside guy goes way outside and the outside guy cuts back inside of him. So it's tough. It's tough to block these guys.
Cole's going to throw
like Hayden started to go in and then realized Cole was throwing the fade and tried to stop and kind of tripped up a little bit. So a little bit of miscommunication there.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 8. So Chiefs likely will punt this away as the ball's on their own 37-yard line. And Bizot comes back out for MRA.
Now they're going to switch it out.
Now they're going to, now he goes back off, and
Case Thomas
will be on the field to receive the punt.
Case is a junior as well.
So Cole back in punt formation. Snap is a little high. Able to get it off pretty quickly. Had to rush the punt a little bit. And it's going to go out of bounds at about the 32, 33-yard, I say 34-yard line. Is where it's officially spotted. So the MRA Patriots will take over on their own 34, leading 28-3. Just under 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Chiefs will bring the defense out. See, can we get a stop here? Again, Mark's kind of a lot of what we thought could happen for sure.
Right.
Hoping it didn't happen, but.
Well, I mean, you knew what was coming in, what you're facing. Like you said earlier, Stephen, you just want to compete. You want to compete. You want to execute the best you can. You know you're going to be outmanned. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But just, hit them in the mouth and see what happens. Sock it.
And that's the thing. You come out in the second half and you stay with them and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. There's a drop ball there by number 13.
Yeah, a little high ball there by the quarterback, by Stockett, intended for number 13, Cox. Just a little high, catchable, but a little high. So that brings up 2nd and 10 for MRA. 2:22 in the left here in the first quarter.
Well, like we were saying, you want to, a game like this, you just want to try to not make a lot of mistakes, try to learn something from it, and really just keep fighting and keep scrapping every play, and you hope you don't get anybody injured.
It helps you down the road, obviously. Playing competition like
Stockett
has
it,
all day long. Hits number 7 out there. He was surprised he was so wide open and takes it out of bounds. That is
Harris.
Jackson Jenkins, the junior for the Patriots.
Carter Harris ran him out of bounds right about the 47. So it'll be 1st and 10 from there.
So we got 1st down 10.
No pressure on the quarterback that play. I think we were both saying it at the same time. He had all day to throw that one.
He did. So Stockett back in shotgun formation, looks downfield. Little intermediate route is caught by number 22.
There, we got a flag on the play.
I did not see that. Block in the back, maybe?
Not
5
sure
is the only player out there
He
for MRA. That's DJ Watkins. I'm not sure.
Right at the line of scrimmage. I'm assuming it's going to be a hold call again. Number 5 was the back out of the backfield, went out in the flats, and I wouldn't even think he would have anybody to block.
Yeah, maybe not. It was thrown in that direction, so I'm not sure the officials are.
I'm not sure if he was throwing it at him or throwing it at the left tackle, maybe.
Yeah, officials are talking about it. We'll see here in just a minute.
Line judge threw it right
He's
at.
saying illegal receiver downfield. Maybe I saw.
Okay, maybe one of the linemen
that
got too far
yeah,
down.
I think that was indication, Stephen. I think I saw that. We'll see here in just a minute. They're still discussing. But
That would
again,
make more sense because I don't even think number 5 blocked anybody. He just went out on a little flat route, and then when the ball was away, he just kind of turned around and went back towards the huddle.
I mean, lots of uncharacteristic
Lot of
mistakes by
penalties.
MRA.
Lot of penalties, I'm
I mean,
sure.
obviously, they're still up 28-3 in the first quarter, but
yeah, it is ineligible downfield, so you were correct, Mark.
So that's going to back them up and negate another big gain there, big play for MRA. That's going to back them up inside their right there 49 Patriots 49-yard line. So that's going to bring up first and 14-15. Call it 14, I guess, officially.
I'm sure film day on Monday is not going to be fun for them with all these penalties.
Nope. Stock it back.
Two receivers to both sides. Running back number 7 started out left, moved over to the right. Snap was a little low, but he was able to go down and get it. A little bit of a high pass there. That's number 22. He's got a crease down the hash, and he's going to score. He kind of did that little jab step we've talked about before where he had Trace Hartzog on his hip. Trace was there, and he just put that foot in the ground and broke it back inside. So
just another quick strike, Stephen. 34-3 now. Doesn't take them long, does it?
No, it does not.
I mean, they can get penalty after penalty back up, and then it doesn't matter. I mean, they just go right back at it, and they put points on the board.
Well, and their skill guys are so fast. If the first guy doesn't get them, it's going to be a big play.
Right. So we're going to have a Hansford this time to attempt the point after.
It's the third field goal kicker?
Yeah, they have run about 2 or 3 out there. Snaps down. The kick by Hansford is up, and the kick is good. So 35-3, the new score. MRA leads the Chiefs with 1:43 left here in the first quarter.
Let's take a quick break here. Again, you're listening to Chiefs Football, 93.7 FM.
5-Star Equipment and Auction is the fastest growing full-time, full-service auction and equipment dealer in the Southeast. In business since 1988, 5-Star prides itself on getting you top dollar for your used equipment. With a permanent auction lot, we have the space and facility you need for heavy loading and storage. Lifts and loading docks are ready to maximize efficiency. 5-Star Equipment and Auction has what you need between quarterly auctions, retailing dozers, skid steers, excavators, tractors, and more daily. With experience in heavy machinery, 5-Star can handle the logistics of getting equipment hauled safely and quickly. Whether you're in the market to replace or upgrade or interested in sellouts and liquidations, 5-Star has the experience and expertise to getting you top dollar.
So the Patriots will tee it up again. That's number 33, Hansford, going to kick off again for MRA. They're going to bunch up tight like they have been so far, and looks like they're going to fake the onside kick again.
Yeah, we have Griff Hill and Mac Bushline deep to receive for the Chiefs. So he's been putting them in the end zone, Stephen. This last time he kicked it out of bounds, like you said, about the half-yard line. We'll see what he does this time. I'm sure he'll just tee off on this one and probably kick in the back of the end zone like he's been doing.
And I didn't see Jack Price out there on defense that last series either, so maybe with him being banged up, they did take him out of the game tonight.
That would make sense.
Which I know he wants to be out there, but if he's hurt, he's hurt. And that ball's going to go out of bounds as well.
Around the 8-10-yard line. That was not a very good kick at all that time by Hansford.
Not sure why they're trying that, why he doesn't just kick it deep like he has been.
Yep.
It looks like he's trying to angle him over there, so I don't know if he's just trying that or if he's just missing.
So the Chiefs, again, good field position on the 35, so we'll see if we can capitalize on this and put some points on the board, Stephen, for the first quarter.
Yeah, you'd like to see him go down and get a score. Nothing else, get some momentum and a little bit of start feeling good about yourself some. A little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Hayden Jones is out left by himself. Carter Harris, Jake Johnson out to the right. Jack Price is lone back in the backfield, so he is back in the game. That's going to be inside give, and they were all over him, Mark.
Yeah, not much.
Number 51 was on his back as he was taking the handoff there, so must have missed a block somewhere up front. That's Banks Brummett, senior lineman there. Like I said, he almost took the handoff with him. It's going to get us down inside of 1:25 left in the first quarter. Again, Patriots up 35-3 over the Chiefs. It's going to be a loss of 5. So bring up 2nd and 15 from the 30. Magnolia's checking the sideline for the play. Coach Melendez signaling it in. Come to the line with 2 receivers right, Johnson and Harris. 1 receiver left, Jones. It's going to be a fake to Jack Price, and Cole gets hit from the back.
Over that one.
Trying to run a little read play there, and Cole gets hit while he's doing the mesh.
I think that was number 17 for MRA. Pretty much just came in untouched. Patrick Plummet, I guess it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like he came
Senior.
off the edge. Not sure if that was a corner blitz or if he's an outside linebacker coming there, but he came off the edge untouched.
So another big loss. It'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 20 from the Chiefs' 25-yard line. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. 35-3, MRA.
It should be the last play of the 3rd quarter unless it's an incomplete pass, and then we'll have to punt it away to end the quarter if we don't get the first down here. They're bringing 3 receivers, and it's going to be an inside give to Hunter Stevens. He tried to wiggle out of it, and that was, I think it was 51 again. Or was that 27, Mark?
Yeah, it was a couple. I couldn't really tell. That's a couple of 3 Patriots just all over him there when he got the football. But that's going to do it finally. Wow, what a long first quarter. 35-3. They're only on pace to score 140.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can do something to stop that.
Hopefully. We'll take a quick break here at the end of the first quarter. Again, 35-3, Patriots over the Chiefs.
At Extreme Auto Sales, we're more than just a dealership. We're your community hub for vehicles, campers, boats, and portable buildings, all available for both adventure and everyday needs. As a locally owned family business, we pride ourselves on serving our neighbors, providing top-notch customer service coupled with unbeatable options. Whether you're searching for a reliable car, planning a weekend retreat in a cozy camper, or looking to launch your boating adventures, we have just what you need to make your dreams a reality. Our family team is always here to help. Feel free to reach out via phone at 662-562-9000. If you're planning a visit, we're open and ready to welcome you at our convenient location, 502 North Fleet Drive. Experience the difference with Extreme Auto Sales and Portable Buildings, where your satisfaction is our priority and quality meets community. Visit us today.
The Chiefs will take over here. Looks like
it's 4th and 25. So Cole's back in punt formation, and you have been running a couple back there. Steve,
that's number 1 again.
That's number 1 again.
Okay, it looks like him again.
Okay, Bezot.
Cole's going to take this snap just inside, right around the 5-yard line, looks like. So he's probably going to punt this ball away from about the 8 or 9-yard line.
Gets a good snap and gets a good punt away.
Right, good punt by Cole
nice
there.
Punt.
Good, nice high spiraling punt there. Gets it over the return man's head. Gets a little bounce. We'll roll down close to the 20, like about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, good punt there by Cole.
Hayden Jones will kill it there. MRA will take over there to 22. Be 1st and 10. So good punt by Cole. We'll bring the defense back out. See who we've got coming out here. Looks like Colin Chandler, Eli Patridge up front. Jacob Carson, Stephen Burnett, Carter Harris, Mac Bushelon, Jake Johnson, Colton Robbins, Colton Mobley, Griff Hill, and Trace Hartzog are going to be the defensive 11 for this series.
So Stockett still in the game for MRA. He will lead the Patriot offense, who's been pretty electric so far, Stephen.
He has been good, and all of their skill guys are good for sure. That's going to be an inside give to number 7 there, and good job by defense. Not sure if that's going to be a hold or a face mask. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Patriots again.
Wow.
Umpire threw it right at him. I didn't see a face mask, but that's about the only 2 things he's going to call there.
Yeah, so like you said earlier, Stephen, that's not going to be a fun film room.
Another holding call there. So that's the
Sunday.
4th one. Is that right, Mark? 4th holding call against him?
4th or 5th.
Like you said, 2 of them have brought touchdowns back.
Yep. And that's exactly what it's going to be. So that's going to back up the Patriots to.
And it looked like it was about 4 or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, so it should be somewhere around 1st and 15 after the mark off of the penalty.
Yeah, they're going to place the ball on the Patriots' 15-yard line. That's exactly what it's going to be, 1st and 15. Clock continues to run. 11:42 left here in the first half.
So they just flip field. So if you're watching on the live stream, Patriots are going from left to right here. And I'm seeing the right tackle for the first time up close, and he's a big fella.
Yeah, number
about the same
7.
size as the left tackle.
He's going to take it all the way. So give right up the middle And he just takes it all the way, Stephen. That is number 7, Jackson Jenkins, the junior, with a
85-yard touchdown
scamper.
So like you said earlier, Mark, you get a penalty, back them up, and then it doesn't seem to matter.
No, it does. It just makes the coaches mad.
They're just one play away from scoring just about every play, unfortunately. And it looked like somebody hit him right there at the line of scrimmage, but
we had him bottled up a little bit, and he
get his arm around him.
couldn't wrap him up, and then next thing you know, he's taken it to the house. So this will be number 7, it looks like, for MRA with a point after attempt. That is Jackson Jenkins.
Who scores the touchdown and he kicks the extra point.
Yep, that's going to be out of the hold of 45 Walker.
That's a good kick, too.
It's good.
And he's the 4th kicker they've brought out.
So 42-3.
So it should be a hot clock coming up now, them being up by 39 points. The clock is not running yet, so I'm not sure if that's what we're discussing, or I thought that was an automatic MAIS rule once you get up by 35.
I think it is, as long as I think the coaches agree to it prior to kickoff, which typically they do.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen a game where they didn't agree to that. But
I mean, that's basketball. That's it. That's anything. But yeah, 42-3, the new score. Patriots up big on the Chiefs here at Cahill Field in week number 2. Chiefs with a big win last week versus North Delta, and kind of taking it on the chin here tonight against MRA. And next week, North Point comes to town, and they'll bring a good football team as well.
They will. They'll bring a good football team. It'll be a similar situation, probably not as drastic, but they'll have more kids than we do for sure, and be able to sub some guys in and out. Unfortunately, I think the weather's supposed to be hot again next Friday like it was last week, so heat could play a factor against us when it, like it always does when you're shorthanded. But I do think I've been told anyways that North Point is maybe not as deep as they were last year. They lost a lot of seniors,
right?
And then they had a couple of kids maybe that transferred out, so they may not have as deep of a roster as they did last year for sure. So could help us out just a little bit. Again, there's the fake onside kick, and they'll come back and get it set.
This will be Hansford again to kick off for MRA.
And they're going to kick it to the left. Everybody on the right side of the kicker is inside the hash mark, so I don't see any way they would kick it to their right, our left on this kickoff. Mike Bush, the line, and Griff Hill back deep again.
This will be returnable.
Filled that ball about the 7 or 8 yard line there. Get up to about the 20, and he's going to be wrestled down there by 2 or 3 Patriots. So
I'll tell you, their speed, their kickoff coverage is pretty good.
They're fast all the way around. We've said it all night long with the defense. It looks like you've got a little play there, catch a ball, and all of a sudden 3 guys appear.
So not much on the return there. The Chiefs are going to take over on their own about the 22.
I'm not sure what's going on with the clock here. We should be a hot clock.
Sometimes,
but I'm not sure.
Yeah, sometimes, Stephen, they don't until the second half.
Until the second half, okay.
But, I mean, you look at 11-7. I mean, we just started the second quarter. So you think they maybe make an exception, but maybe not. The clock is not running.
And not that you want the kids to give up or anything like that, so don't take this the wrong way. But at this point, I would just assume run the hot clock and get this game over with as fast as we can.
Yeah, Mac goes in motion. It's going to be a
jet sweep there. He's going to pick up a few.
Yeah, good run there by Mac. Good positive yardage on first down. He's going to pick up maybe
number 5 and number 14, it looks like. DJ Watkins and Jackson Toller.
They're going to call it a pickup of 3, second down, 7 to go. It's going to move the ball out to about the 26-yard line of Chiefs.
Colton Robbins is going to check in from Mac Bush-Salon. Got 2 receivers going out to the right. Carter Harris and Jake Johnson. They seem to follow each other in the formation. Hayden Jones comes wide left. He's in almost to the numbers. Colton Robbins is going to come in at H-back to the left. Looks like Hunter Stevens is still in at running back. He's to the right of the quarterback. Cole Prosick in the shotgun, waiting on the snap. It's going to be an inside give there. Right off tackle there to Hunter Stevens.
Not much there. He had to bounce off his lineman and try to get around, and picked up a couple maybe.
Number 64, I believe it was, in there.
Yeah, so it's going to make it 3rd and 3, so 3rd and manageable.
64 is Cade Cox. He's a sophomore. I haven't called his name tonight, so he may be a young guy getting some playing time tonight.
Yep, good hard run there by Hunter. They're going to call it 3rd down and 4 officially.
Cole checks the sideline. 2 receivers right. Johnston and Harris still. Jones out to the left again. He's out way by the numbers. Colton Robbins in tight in between the guard and the tackle at the H-back. Hunter Stevens to the right of Cole. Snap's good. Another give there to Hunter Stevens. Probably should have stayed inside right there, Mark.
Yeah.
Went inside and thought they were getting me, tried to bounce it out, and he kind of bounced right into a receiver. So he's going to lose big yardage there.
And that's going to face 4th and long, so the Chiefs will have to punt this away.
Yeah, that was 3rd and 4, and we went backwards for about 9 or 10 yards probably. Yeah, I'm going to call it a loss of 9, bring up 4th and 13. We'll bring out the punt team here.
So Cole will be in punt formation. MRA as of right now they trot somebody on the field. That's going to be number 2 again, Thomas. Thomas. So they'll rotate Bizot and Thomas. This is number 2, Thomas. Back deep to receive for MRA. Snap is
high snap there. Luckily, they were not coming on that one. Another good punt by Cole. Gets it over the return man again. Looked like he thought about trying to catch that on the bounce, and it squibbed out of bounds on him.
That was a great catch by Cole to be able to field that snap.
Good catch, and then good presence of mind not to try to rush it and realize that the rush wasn't coming. It looks like the Patriots are going to take over right around the 25. They're going to put it down about the 24 mark. First and 10 there from the 24. Again, your score is 42-3 MRA over Magnolia Heights. 8 minutes, 43 seconds left in the half. So far, we haven't had an answer on defense.
We have not. Hopefully we can get that going now.
Penalties have been the only thing that have helped us, but then it doesn't seem to slow them down.
It just helps us temporarily.
I think we stopped them on one drive, but they also dropped 3 passes on that drive, I believe, and had a penalty on that drive.
Yep. So Stockett with a give inside.
A bit of a counter play there.
Good
Jake
job
Johnston
by the
does a good job of reading that.
Yeah, not much going there for the Patriots. Good play there by the Chiefs defense.
Like Jake Johnston, Carter Harris, Jacob Carson, all in on that play. I think Jake Johnston was the first one there, coming from the safety position. It's a good read. Good job of stepping up on run defense.
Looks like that's a new running back in. Steven trying to catch his. Looks like maybe 29. Can you see the
20 something? But I can't tell. I think it. Let's see it on this play.
Maybe.
29. It is 29.
Yeah.
And
speaking of
29, all the way back across the field there.
Yep, 50.
Got
He's
some
at the
room
40.
and
we tackled
good
right
job
at the 30.
by Griff.
37-yard line.
Griffield, number 5, gets back and was able to get him on the ground, save a touchdown there.
So big gain there for MRA. Michael McCory. I'm sorry, they gave us a roster here that's microscopic. My old eyes can't see.
It is small. I think they were trying to get it on one page for us, and they have so many players, it was hard to get it on there.
So first down, 10 to go, 7:45 left here in the first half. Another inside give. That is pretty good gain there. Didn't have much, made a little something out of it. And that is number 5 for MRA on the carry. That is DJ Watkins.
Their tackles are big. Number 70 is 6'3", 290.
Yeah, they're pretty big guys.
74 is 6'3", 270. 70 is the right tackle, 74 is the left tackle. There's some big kids. The rest of the line is not small, but those two guys are pretty large.
Yeah, that's 5 again on the carry. Watkins.
Looked like he got tripped up right at the line of scrimmage, and he was kind of stumbling there. And then Colton Robbins was there to kind of push him down the rest of the way.
So big run there by Watkins, moves the chains. First down, 10 to go, 7:07 left here in the first half, 42-3 MRA. So another quick drive as they get the ball right at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Stockett in shotgun formation. He's going to give it.
Number 0 on the run. Runs into the back of Carter Harris. Carter was trying to get off a block and
still picks
was able to slow him down a little bit and get some help there. It looks like Jake Johnston, Colton Mobley, and somebody else was in on that, and I couldn't catch it. It might have been Carter Harris who was in on that play.
Yeah, I think so. That was A.J. Parker on the carry for the Patriots. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3 from the Chiefs' 12-yard line as the Patriots are knocking on the door again, Steven.
Yeah, just inside of 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes more. Got a wide open receiver out there in the left flat. That's number 4, and he's just going to bowl his way across the goal line. It's number 4 is Holt Adams, sophomore wide receiver there. So again, a guy we haven't called his name yet, so probably another young guy getting some playing time there. So
yeah, like you said, just wide open on the left side.
And I couldn't tell who that was defending it, but they broke down and tried to stop him at the line of scrimmage, and he just got his shoulder pads low and ran him into the end zone.
All right, so this time it looks like it's going to be Hansford. So they have a PAT by committee.
I wonder how they
Kicker.
decide that.
I'm not sure. Out of the hold of 45 Walker.
Maybe they play paper, rock, scissors to see who's going to kick the next one.
Snaps a little high, gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So 49-3, MRA over the Chiefs. 6:14 left here in the first half.
Let's take a quick break here. Again, you're listening to Chiefs Football, Super Talk 93.7 FM.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
I love that rate on my new ride. State Farm hooked me up and the stars align on both my...
Ricky Price State Farm Agency has been helping people in North Mississippi since 1976 meet their insurance and financial needs. They have been a proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics for 45 years. Call Ricky Price for a quote at 662-562-5623.
Are you looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than Guarantee Bank. At Guarantee Bank, we believe in building stronger communities. Our dedicated team provides personalized service, ensuring that you're not just a number, but a valued member of our community. With our cutting-edge online banking platform, you can manage your finances with ease, tracking your expenses and achieve your savings goals, all at your fingertips. Visit us at one of our local branches today. Guarantee Bank, your bridge to a stronger future. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back.
So number 33 is teed it up again, Mark.
Hansford to kick it off again.
Again, it's on the left hash, and everybody on the right's inside the other hash, so it's going to go out to their left. And Mac thought that ball was going to go in the end zone, and it barely does.
Yeah, wow.
I think he thought that was a little deeper than it was, and he let it go over his head, and turned around and realized it was still bouncing around in the field of play.
Yeah, pretty good location there by Hansford, good kick, but thankfully it Mac was hovering over it, making sure it went in there.
He turned around and went and made sure, yeah, but I think initially he thought it was for sure in the end zone and didn't even attempt to make a play on it.
So the Chiefs will take over on their own 20 with 6:14 left here in the first half. So we thought would be a hot clock, has not been a hot clock, but we think second half. Maybe they don't start that until second half. So
yeah, it's got to be. And I thought we had some games before that went in the first half, but I could be wrong. I'm assuming that the officials and the coaches know the rules better than me.
That's given to Stevens. Just nothing there. Nothing there.
27 made the first hit, and then 14 came in and cleaned that up. So that's Brody Brown was in the first time, and then Jackson Toller was in there to make the tackle. A gain of about 1. Second and 9 there.
I think we're going to be content to let that play clock
absolutely
roll down quite a bit before we take a snap.
I think we're going to roll it all the way down as far as we can.
That's
down
pretty
about 15
wise.
now and just starting to get set on the line. It's like Colton Mobley is in at receiver out to the right. We're going to tight trips over to the left with Johnston Harris. I can't see who the other one is.
Play clock down to 2. Good snap, another
Colton
give.
Robbins, another give to Hunter Stevens, and there's just nothing there, Mark.
No.
64 came through untouched, and as soon as he got the handoff, he was on top of him. That's Cade Cox, sophomore. I think the last series was his first series in. It's going to be a loss of two to 3 yards there, so should bring up about a third and, well, they're going to say he lost 5, so 3rd and 14.
5 minutes.
21-yard line.
Left here in the first half. Play clock's at 15 again, just letting the play clock go down as much as possible.
And this is something we normally don't do. We're huddling, which again, like you said, we're just trying to kill as much clock as we can here. Say Mobley's coming out left. Jake Johnson, Carter Harris out right.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get a false start here. Look like we got some guys moving.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what was going on there, but just not quite ready for that. We weren't on the same page.
Line judge threw it, so it's not. There you go. False start on the Chiefs. Thought maybe delay a game, but usually the line judge doesn't throw that penalty.
That's going to make it 3rd and 19. Ball's going to go back near the 10-yard line. So Chiefs facing a 3rd and long deep in their own territory.
New play clock here. They did start the game clock again, so we're inside of 4.5 minutes left in the half. Again, we're in no hurry here getting out of the huddle. Everybody's looking to the sideline for the play. Break the huddle at 10.
Run it down inside of 5. Single receiver left is Mobley. Harris and Johnston out to the right. A little bit of a room there. And he's going to get up ended right about the 20, and he fumbled the ball, Mark. We're going to see. They're going to nope, I thought they were going to say he was down, but he kind of got picked up. Guy hit him in the legs, picked him up, and then another guy knocked the ball out. And so the Patriots are going to take over right at the 20.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the Chiefs.
A good hard run there first, picked up a few yards, and then, like I said, the guy got down low on his legs and was able to pick him up off the ground a little bit and just knock the ball loose.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots on the Chiefs' 20-yard line. 4:01 left here in the first half. Like MRA up 46 points.
Kyle Briox checked in for us on defense. Young freshman, had a good night last night down in North Delta. Junior high game. Briox, Chandler, Patrick across the front. Jacob Carson, Mobley are your inside linebackers.
So a new quarterback.
Inside run play there, number 29. Good play there by the Chiefs defense. Got him in the backfield. Slowed him down a little bit.
So Austin Banks, a sophomore, is now at quarterback for MRA, number 15.
Yeah, and this is a game for them that you'd sure hate to leave your starting quarterback out there and have him twist his ankle.
Yeah.
When you're up 49-3. So again, they're in no hurry here either. They're taking their time trying to run some play clock as well.
And speaking of play clocks at 15.
Everybody's looking to the sideline, and I don't see anybody. They didn't even start signaling the play until about 13, 14 seconds left on the play clock. 3 receivers left, single receiver right. Lone back in the backfield. He's got number 1 over on the right side by the numbers, and he shakes Mack there and gets it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, really good move there.
And that's Will Bezot. He had a big night tonight. Catching the ball in, returning. It's going to make it 55-3 with 3:10 left in the half. Awaiting the PAT. We'll see who kicks this one.
We not only need a hot clock, Stephen, we need, like on your remote control at home where you can fast forward.
That's right.
We need a fast hot clock.
A DVR.
A DVR.
So this is going to be number 7, Jackson Jenkins is going to kick this one. Out of the hold on number 45, which is Walker Rivas.
High snap, able to haul it, reel it in, and the kick is up, and it's good. So 56-3, and we are still in the first half. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
We'll take a quick break here with break in action.
Mississippi Land Bank is unique in the marketplace, and their patronage program is a prime example of how.
Our patronage dividend program is, it sets us apart from any other financial institution in our area, and it's a way that we can give back. All of my customers are my owners, and that's unique and different. When we're successful, they're successful. We share those benefits with them.
Rooted in relationships and giving back to its customers. That's Mississippi Land Bank.
So again, Mark Hansford will tee it up for the Patriots on the 40-yard line. He likes to kick from that left hash, and everything has been on the left side of the field so far. You got Griff Hill over there on that side now. And you get a young man a chance to return the ball here in a varsity game. He's going to bring it all the way out to the left. Finds a little crease there, Mark.
Yeah, Griff's a good athlete. Still on his feet and is able to
almost ran through that tackle, but was able to get a couple extra yards out of it at least. And that was number 29, Michael McCrory, junior running back on the tackle. Good run by Griff Hill. Griff's a great young athlete coming up through Magnolia here.
He really is. He takes the ball out to the 29-yard line. So the Chiefs will have 1st and 10 from their own 29. 3:02 left here in the first half. 56-3. MRA.
Well, this is close to the best field position we've had so far outside of the out-of-bounds kicks that they've had. They put us on the 35.
Yeah, we had a couple of those.
But this may be the best field position we've had other than the penalties. 2 receivers right, Harris and Johnston. Single receiver left, Mobley. Stevens in the backfield with Prosick. It's going to be a give there to Stevens. And it dances around a little bit, finds a little bit of a hole, and he's going to get about a yard, maybe a yard and a half out of it. Going to put him just across the 30.
I like the way he carries the football. He runs hard.
He's another young one that's going to be good.
Yep. And they do call it a yard pickup. So second down, 9 to go for the Chiefs. 2:40 left here in the first half. 56-3 Patriots.
And Mark, it looks like they haven't taken the whole starting defense out, but they've got a lot of subs in there right now on defense on the Patriots side of the ball. So kudos to that coaching staff for recognizing the situation.
Yeah, and like I said, kind of like our guys, getting their young guys reps, and it will bode well for them in the future.
Yeah, the only thing I guess you could say you might not have liked on that last one was you probably could have just run the ball there and not throwing the ball on us. But
yep. Speaking of running, another good run there by Hunter.
I'll pick up about 5 on that one.
So make it third and manageable, third and about 3.
Just inside of 2 minutes here. Again, we are in no hurry here. We're trying to chew up as much of this play clock as we can. Maybe pick up a first down here, keep the ball out of their hands.
They're going to call it 3rd and 4 from the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
Got 1 receiver left. Mobley, 2 receivers right. Carter Harris, Jake Johnston. Hunter Stevens stays on Cole's right. Colton Robbins is in at H-back. He's positioned on the left side of the offensive line. Just in the backfield. Play clock down to 7. Cole's waiting until it gets inside of 5. Take the snap here. Inside give to Stevens again. Bounces out right. And looks like he's going to get the first down, Mark.
Yeah, good job. Good cut.
Hard run by Stevens. Going to bring it down to about the 46 there.
Yeah, good run there again by Hunter Stevens.
11-yard pickup there by Hunter. He's a little bit faster than he looks, too.
He is, and he's shifty, as the old saying goes. He's able to change direction, stop on a dime. And
got that Barry Sanders low center of gravity going for him.
That's exactly what I was going to say, low center of gravity. That's a good thing for running back. So first down, 10 to go. We're approaching right at a minute left here in the first half.
We'll flip the formation with the receivers here. Harris and Johnson will come left. Mobley goes right. Robbins stays in at H-back on the left. Hunter Stevens still in at running back to the right of Cole. Again, Cole is in no hurry. He's letting the play clock get down inside of 5 before he starts calling the cadence. Waiting on the snap here. Snap's good. It's going to be another give to Stevens. Started to his left and bounced it back out to the right. And he's going to get about 3 or 4 on that one, too,
another
Mark.
Good positive first down yardage there for the Chiefs.
You know, and one thing I've noticed over the years of watching these kinds of games is when you play the MRAs or the Hartfields, their first team and our first team is a drastic difference. Once they put their second team in, I'm not going to necessarily say that we're better, but you can hang with those guys. You can play with them and not get blown off the field. But the difference between these 6A schools' first-string guys and the 5A schools' first-string guys is very dramatic.
Pretty significant, yeah. So second down, 6 to go, and I'm probably want to get a playoff as that will well, I guess we do get a playoff. I guess Mack takes the ball on the left side.
Looks like everybody kind of stopped for half a second there. He's going to be brought down by number 31. That is Ethan Davis. So that will be the end of the first half, Mark. 56-3 MRA over the Chiefs. Stay tuned for the Guarantee Bank halftime show and the Pride of the Pond out-of-town scoreboard. This week, your halftime show will be Magnolia Heights School alumni Matt Womack, and he was interviewed by Miss Haley Rhodes. We'll be back for the second half.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Guarantee Bank Halftime Show. I'm Haley Rhodes, and tonight's guest is 2014 Magnolia graduate Matt Womack. A top offensive tackle in the state and nation during his high school career, Matt had schools like LSU, Florida, Ohio State, South Carolina, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss to choose from, but ultimately chose Alabama. Matt, can you tell us what you're doing now in your life?
So I'm a service writer here in Olive Branch, Mississippi. I work for a company named Southern States Utility. Basically, I'm an outside salesman. I bring in companies to help repair their trailers, basically is what I'm doing.
Why did you choose Alabama over the 2 in-state schools and other big-time programs?
Well, I visited them a lot. I met with all the coaches, different players, and ultimately my decision was because I just felt I felt really close to the guys at Alabama. They really they kind of felt like family to me from day one, and so that kind of was what really pushed me to go there.
You were coached by Nick Saban, and he's considered, a very great coach in college football. How was that like?
Oh, I mean, it was hard work. I mean, he was like your boss more than anything. But I mean, he taught me valuable lessons that I still hold to this day. That they'll guide me through the rest of my life. Just hard work, discipline, and just taking accountability for your actions.
And then to follow up on that, who is your harder coach, Nick Saban or Coach Young?
You said my what coach?
Your harder coach, Nick Saban or Coach Young?
Harder coach? I don't know. They're both pretty hard on me. I mean, Coach Young was hard on me, but he was directly hard on me. Coach Saban, it was more of my position coach being hard on me. So I'd say Coach Young.
What was it like having teammates like Jalen Hurts and many others that we're seeing on NFL Sundays now?
Um, so yeah, I mean, it's honestly looking back now, it's just kind of unreal to think about all these guys that I saw them come in as freshmen. They were big time recruits and all of that, but you never would have thought that, they were going to be signing, $100 million deals and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just looking back on it all, it's really crazy just how it all turned out. And you kind of can't see when I was there in the moment, I couldn't, you can't see that you're in a moment in time, Alabama, where it's just like you might not ever have this again. We went to 4 national championships in a row. I mean, all these dudes coming out first rounders, making all this crazy money, and they're still in the NFL. And it's it's definitely it's a really cool experience. I'm really happy that I did get to do all of it. And those guys, I mean, yeah, some of those guys would be friends for life for sure.
The goal of any team is to obviously win a championship. So how did it feel when you were part of Alabama winning the championship?
Um, so my freshman year, I would say it was pretty unbelievable because just the ups and downs we had that first season to turn around and win it all. I mean, I didn't get to play because I redshirted, but still, just the amount of hard work that went into it, and just being part of that team, I mean, it's a feeling like no other.
Can you talk about your experiences in, like the big time SEC road games? Because I know that's got to be a great experience. And what's the atmosphere like in those stadiums?
Well, so definitely, yeah. There's more pressure going on the road. We had the same routine every week that we traveled, so um, there was nothing new. I mean, it was always, Friday practice, get on the bus or plane, go over, meetings, dinner, wake up the next day, and then from right there, when you wake up on Saturday, I mean, whether it's an 11 a.m. game or prime time game, you're locked in all day, and the atmosphere and all the fans and everything, and that's really what gets you going. And it brings a lot of excitement. I like playing on the road probably more than I like playing at home, just because I love the atmosphere. I love the loudness. I like beating people at their own stadium. That was probably the best part. But I mean, being on the field and hearing those screams versus being in the stadium. And like in some games when we were playing, I mean, me and my guard right beside me, I'd be screaming at him, and all you could do is just see your mouth moving. It's pretty fun and crazy atmosphere. But I mean, I would do anything to be back on that field.
Do you think Magnolia prepared you for your academic and athletic career at Alabama?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I I mean, I went through some public schools for a few years, but I definitely feel like Magnolia with all, I mean, the great teachers that have been there for so many years. They've known me my whole life. They definitely prepared me for just the hard work that was going to go into it, academically and football wise, because I mean, balancing that time management and balancing all of that definitely was the hardest part of it all for me. But at the same time, I feel like if it weren't for Magnolia and all the values that I learned there, it wouldn't have been the same for me, because I've seen plenty of people come from other different parts of the country and different schools, and they struggled harder than I did. So I definitely feel like I had an advantage from where I grew up.
You graduated when I was in first grade, so I remember you just a little bit. And I'm a senior this year, and I play soccer, so I was a student athlete like you are. So what advice would you give to current MHS students and student athletes?
I would say leave it all out on the table. Give it 100%. You don't want to ever look back and regret something. And everybody says that, but it's 100% true. If you're every practice, if you're not giving it your all, sometime down the road, you're going to think back like, man, maybe we could have just gone a little bit further if I would have just put in just a little bit more work. So I mean, hard work for me, I found out it's putting in that extra time, that extra work. That's what sets, the mediocre people from the greats is dedication. You've got to be obsessed with it. If you're not obsessed with it, you're not going to be as great as you want to be.
Well, thank you for spending your time with us, and we really appreciate it. We hope to see you back on campus soon, and just wish you the best of luck. This has been your Guarantee Bank halftime interview. We are going to set aside for a short break, and when we come back, Jake Long and Wynn Scott will have your Pride of the Pond out of town scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Pride of the Pond out of town scoreboard. Jake Long here with you for this update. A couple of public school jamborees. DeSoto Central is leading Center Hill 34-22 with just a few moments left in that one. Lewisburg is on top of Independence 38-14. Some private school action. Bio Academy and Washington are tied 7-7 at the half. Lee is on top of Pilla 17-13. Jackson Prep is leading Capaya 23-6. Kirk Academy is leading Manchester 28-0, and the big one down in the Metro tonight. Tri-County is leading Simpson 21-0. We'll step aside for just a moment. We've got about 5 minutes left to go here in the half. MRA is on top of Magnolia Heights at 56-3. We'll be back in just a moment after a few words from our sponsors.
Mississippi Land Bank has been rooted in relationships in North Mississippi for decades. We know agriculture because we live it every day by helping young farmers get started.
My grandfather farmed, my dad farmed, just felt like that's what God called me to do. They got a lot of knowledge about land and what stuff's worth and what it's not worth, kind of give you some guidance and wisdom on maybe what to do and not do.
Mississippi Land Bank, advocates for agriculture rooted in relationships.
Senatobia Family Dentistry is excited to catch the Chiefs on the gridiron, court, and diamonds this school year. Located at 102 Robinson Street in Senatobia, Dr. Eli Canton and his dedicated team are committed to providing exceptional dental care services to you and your family. If you are searching for premier dental care, we highly recommend calling them today at 662-562-9484 or visiting their website at senatobiafamilydentistry.com. Senatobia Family Dentistry is proudly sponsoring the Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Chief Pride.
At Extreme Auto Sales, we're more than just a dealership. We're your community hub for vehicles, campers, boats, and portable buildings, all available for both adventure and everyday needs. As a locally owned family business, we pride ourselves on serving our neighbors, providing top-notch customer service coupled with unbeatable options. Whether you're searching for a reliable car, planning a weekend retreat in a cozy camper, or looking to launch your boating adventures, we have just what you need to make your dreams a reality. Our family team is always here to help. Feel free to reach out via phone at 662-562-9000. If you're planning a visit, we're open and ready to welcome you at our convenient location, 502 North Fleet Drive. Experience the difference with Extreme Auto Sales and Portable Buildings, where your satisfaction is our priority and quality meets community. Visit us today.
Meet Jimmy Mundane. Jimmy wears the same outfit every day. Jimmy eats the same brown bagged lunch every day. Jimmy does the same thing every single day. Introducing Fuel Rewards. Save at least 10 cents a gallon when redeeming. Bank First Per.
We're going to have Paul Penix, and we're going to have Darby Willever. So it looks like Paul Penix will start us off. See if he can kick one through the uprights. Ball's placed on the 5. He's warming up his leg, and there he goes. The kick is up, and he got over. Just got over the crossbar. So good kick there by Paul. Kicking for chicken. So now we'll have Darby Willever. Maybe Darby's not kicking. I don't think so. Jake, Coach Long is picking up the tee and the ball, and that's going to do it. So Paul able to put one through for kicking for chicken, Zaxby's. So we'll take a break. We'll be back for the second half here very soon.
Cade CPA firm proudly supports Magnolia Heights Athletics. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your accounting and tax situation, rest assured that Cade CPA firm is here to help. Our accounting, tax compliance, and tax strategy services are customized to meet the unique needs of each individual and family business client, providing peace of mind and empowering growth towards your goals. Reach out to us at 662-867-0215 or visit www.cadecpafirm.com to learn more. Go Chiefs!
The law firm of Lamar and Hannaford, located in Senatobia, has been serving the legal needs of North Mississippi since 1958 and is proud to support Magnolia Heights football. Our attorneys have extensive experience in state and federal courts while representing both individuals and businesses. We always strive to provide professional and experienced representation while achieving quality results and excellent service. If you or your family need legal counsel, we invite you to visit our website at www.lamarhannaford.com or give us a call at 562-6537. Until then, we hope you enjoy football season in Mississippi. Go Chiefs!
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs! Visit the concession stand and try the fried catfish plates provided by Pride of the Pond, U.S. farm-raised catfish, located in Tunica, Mississippi, proudly serving you since 1982. Catfish raised right.
Welcome to Community Pharmacy, your locally owned, locally loved pharmacy in historic downtown Senatobia. Our priority is to treat everyone that walks through our doors like family, whether that be knowing them by name or the prescriptions that they're on. We take pride in helping people find cost savings options for prescriptions, helping them pick out the perfect over-the-counter product. We provide home delivery as well as private consultation. Don't forget, we have a store full of beautiful boutique gifts perfect for celebrating all occasions. One last thing, don't forget to stop at Mac and Charlie's Soda Shop next door to grab a delicious burger, shake, salad, or po' boy. So come visit us in Senatobia at Community Pharmacy, where we treat you like family and know you by name.
Since 1961, Caldwell Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Caldwell Insurance can uniquely provide. Contact Thurman Caldwell today, 662-562-4471.
All right, so we're back for the second half. Again, MRA is up 56-3, Mark, so quite the half for them and tough half for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We will receive the ball. Looks like number 5, Griff Hill, and number 4, Mac Bushline are going to be back deep. We're currently waiting on MRA to break the huddle from the sideline here and the head referee to blow it live for play.
Did you see the kicking for chicken? We have a future kicker here. Young Paul Penix was able to get it just over the crossbar for the Zaxby's chicken kicking for chicken.
I did not see that.
Yeah, seventh grader.
Grader Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hall plays junior high football this year. We coached him in Pee Wee last year. Looks like 33 Hansford will tee it up again for the Patriots. And again, they're lining up on their left hash. Going to kick it to our right side of the return team, I'm assuming, again.
And we think for those watching and listening, it should be a hot clock the second half.
And we think what happened in the first half was it can be a hot clock in the first half, but both coaches have to agree on it. So evidently before the game started, that was not discussed or not agreed upon or something along those lines. So should be a hot clock starting the second half. However, the clock has not started yet, so we shall see if that happens or not.
Yep. So a touchback. I get a kick there by Hansford. So the Chiefs will take over. Cole to lead the offense here as they start.
And now the referee does wind the clock, so it should be a hot clock from the rest of the way out for the second half here.
Yep. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Again, it looks like Jack Price is still out of the game here, and I believe Hayden Jones is still out of the game as well. We got Hunter Stevens in at running back. Mobley's single receiver out to the right. Robbins H-back on the right, and Carter Harris and Jake Johnson are split out to our left. Cole Prosick in the shotgun, waiting the snap. And we're going to let the play clock go down here. I'm assuming we're going to get it down inside of 5 pretty much on every play, Mark.
Yeah, that's where it is right now. It's at 3.
It does look like MRA have some subs in the game on defense. Good run there by Hunter Stevens. Nice eyes there. Breaks it out to the right side there. Makes the guy miss.
Yeah,
He's going to
good
get
run.
down about the 38, 37-yard line there. So good run by that young man. Again, he's got good burst of speed and got a little bit faster than he looks when he comes out of there.
And did you see what he did? I like that. He went up and gave Lane Carpenter a little tap on the helmet. You know, that you'd like to see the running back appreciate those big nasty linemen that create holes for him.
That's a smart running back there. Keep the big guys happy.
That's right.
Definitely don't want those guys mad at you.
Nope. As a quarterback and running back, you want to keep those guys happy. So first down and 10 after the big gain by Hunter Stevens. That brings up it's 10:42. Clock runs.
Same formation here, Mark. Mobley out right. Harris and Johnson out to the left. Hunter Stevens in the backfield by Cole. He's on Cole's left. Snap is good there. It's going to be another inside give. Tries to break it out to the left there, and he's going to get bottled up by number 64 and number 37. 64 is a sophomore. Made several good plays here. And when he came in the game in the second quarter, that's Cade Cox. And 37 is going to be Walt Bryson, another sophomore, in on the tackle there for the Patriots.
It's kind of tough when you get the ball every play. I mean, that's been our offense for the last, 3 possessions, 4 possessions.
Well, and part of that is we've struggled with the passing game with protection up front, and the other part of that is you don't want to throw an incomplete pass right here. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter with the hot clock, though. I was going to say you don't want to stop the clock, but I wasn't thinking about the hot clock.
So it looks like, is that Mack in the backfield?
That is Mack in the backfield, and now Harris and Johnson have come right, Mobley left. Colton Robbins stayed in, and H-back to the right. Got a little bit of room out here on the edge, Mark. Mack's going to break free
Mack's
there.
Be at the 40,
he can beat this
the
one
30,
guy. He might score, Mark.
At the 20,
he's
he's
got the
going to
20,
score.
10, and he's going to score, and I do not see any flags on the field. So good run there by Mack Bushline.
Absolutely. Great run there by Mack. Just saw the crease and hit it and just outran everybody.
And good job up front of getting the body on a body. And kind of like we talked about earlier, Mark, I mentioned it earlier, and definitely didn't mean any disrespect by this, but the gap between their first team and our first team is pretty significant, but seems to be over the years when they bring their second and third string in, we can play with those guys for sure.
Yep, so Cash Jackson to attempt from the hold of Cole Prosek and the snap of, well, I'm not sure who it is in there because
Cole barely got that ball down, Mark. He was still putting that ball on the ground when Cash kicked it, but good job of Cole of staying with that and being patient.
Yep.
Wasn't a terrible snap, wasn't a great snap, kind of bobbled it a little bit, and he was literally, I don't know that he ever got it down on the ground.
So 56-10, the new score. Chiefs able to get in the end zone, Stephen, for the first time tonight.
Yes, good job by the offense. Come out and score early, get some points on the board. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Clock is still running. Good job there. Wait on the kickoff and the kickoff return team here. Seems like sometimes we go super quick in between possessions, and sometimes the referees are dragging their feet a little bit, so we'll see which way that goes this time. But Chiefs are huddled up on the sideline, getting the call from Coach Lacefield. Coming out for the kickoff. Cash Jackson to bring it out to the 40. Cash likes to kick from the middle of the field. MRA seems to always kick from the left hash. Cash.
I'm excited. I know I've said this multiple times. I'm excited about this young kicker.
Yeah, it's good to see for sure. And just a real quick couple sponsors there. It's the All Animal Hospital touchdown by Mac Bushalon and Southern Pipe and Supply extra point by Cash Jackson. So, again, we appreciate all of our sponsors.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys very much.
Definitely couldn't do it without some sponsorship for the Booster Club for sure. And again, we're waiting on the kickoff teams to get set. Head referee waiting on him to blow it live. Looks like the referee's talking to a player in the middle about some equipment there, so looks like we got him squared away.
It's like Jackson Jenkins back deep to receive from RA. He's had quite the night.
He's done a little bit of everything for him, hasn't he?
He has.
Cash Jackson waits on the whistle here. We'll break the huddle. He'll step it off and get ready to kick. Chiefs again in the 5-5 kickoff formation, 5 on each side of the kicker. See, some teams do 6 and 4, some do 5 and 5. Doesn't make a huge difference. Cash will squib kick this one, and that's going to bounce right past number 17 into the hands of number 56.
This is a pretty good return. He's going to return it out to about the 36, 37-yard line. That's going to be, like you said, number 56, Sims, Boston Sims. So MRA will take over on their own 37, leading 56-10, 6:17 left here in the third quarter. As we are under a hot clock.
And again, Mark, good job by the Chiefs. We talked about it earlier in the game like this. You just got to keep your composure, keep your head up, keep your confidence, and just keep fighting. And so good job of them coming out in the third quarter there and getting a quick score. It's going to be a little quick hitter to number 3 out on the right hash. That's Bar Biggs, senior wide receiver. Brought down by Mack, and looked like Carter Harris got in on that.
So Austin Banks, the sophomore, back in the game at quarterback for the Patriots.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 49. 5 minutes, 40 seconds in the third quarter. Inside give there, and that's Colin Chandler. And I think Eli Patridge, but let me see him get out. Yep, Colin Chandler and Eli Patridge meet him at the line there. It's going to be a loss of about a yard, maybe 2. We'll see where they spot it.
Good play defensively by the Chiefs.
2nd down and 11 for the Patriots. Colin Chandler's going to get a little break. Number 63, Lane Carter will come in.
Yeah, looks like he got.
Looks like he's limping a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
got twisted up under the pile there. Body gets contorted down there on those piles for sure. Jacob Carson, the inside linebacker, is going to come over to the right, more of a defensive end stand. Good play there.
Wow.
Quarterback pulled it. I think he saw the defenders coming and just pulled it out of the running back's belly there.
Yeah, great read there by Banks. As I thought he fooled me. I thought we had him in the backfield, and next thing you know, he has the football and carries it about
29 yards, looks like.
30 yards.
Down to the 21 there. Yeah, it looked like we had a great play. We had 3 guys hit the running back in the backfield for a big loss, and the quarterback just yanked it out of his belly there. So good job by that young man. I believe he's a sophomore in that
He
one.
is, Banks, yeah. So 1st down 10, balls on the Chiefs' 21-yard line. MRA leads 56-10 with 4:25 left here in the third quarter.
Murray's going to go with a tight trips formation out to the right. Lone receiver out to the left. Inside give to number 23. And that's Stephen Burnett, Colton Mobley, and there's a 3rd guy in there. Eli Patridge get in there, and that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards for the Patriots. So good job by the defense there.
Yeah, great pursuit there. Just not much going. Hit him in the backfield and for a negative play. So a loss of 3. 2nd down, 13. Balls on the Chiefs' 24-yard line. We're under 4 minutes left here in the third.
There's a significant difference in the size up front when they put their second team in. Just for comparison, they had 2 6'3" guys, 275, 290.
73 is a pretty big guy, though.
Well, like, just for comparison's sake, they've got a sophomore in there now who's 5'11", 170 on the front. So
37 takes it around the end, and it looks like he carries it in, but
penalty.
Yeah, there's a penalty flag.
Looks like Mobley got tackled over there by number 72, and the line judge and the referee both threw it. So usually when you get 2 flags on the ground, it's pretty bad.
Pretty good run there by sophomore Walt Bryson for the Patriots, but as you said, it's going to come back. Another holding penalty against the Patriots.
So that's the 3rd touchdown that's been taken off the board for MRA tonight with a holding call.
Yeah, not something you want to see.
No.
As a coach.
Yeah, 73. You mentioned him earlier, Mark. He is a sophomore, but he goes 6'3", 277.
Yeah.
So he is
pretty
a big
big
guy.
boy.
Big guy, young guy coming up for MRA. The rest of them are not near as big as him, but
No, he stands out. He's definitely one of the he's the biggest one out there right now.
He's definitely got first-string size compared with those other guys. Quarterback's in shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. That's number 37. He's going to take it off the right tackle there. He's going to be brought down by number 14, Jake Johnston, coming in from the safety position there. A good pickup there of about 5 or 6.
That's Bryson again on the carry.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Patriots. 3rd and 14, so it was a pickup of 6. 2 minutes and 15 seconds in the third quarter. And MRA is up 56-10.
Patriots kind of taking their time too. Stephen looking at the sideline for the play. Letting
Yeah.
the play clock run down. It's at 12 seconds right now.
When you're in a 46-point ball game, that's the thing to do on both sides.
Yeah.
Just run the clock down and trying to get out of here without anybody getting hurt on either side. Good run there by 18. It's coming back. I think I saw a flag there from the umpire, so it's going to be another holding call against the Patriots, I'm assuming.
Another sophomore there. Good run by Ty Childress.
That is going to be a holding call against MRA.
Wow.
They have had a lot of penalties, Mark. This is very uncharacteristic of them.
It really is. You typically don't see this with MRA football. I know it's early in the season, but still, you typically don't see this from.
Well, and right now you can say it's the second team guys in there, but they had a lot of penalties with their first string in the first and second quarter.
Absolutely, they had their share for sure, their fair share. So it's 3rd down and 20, 1:10 left here in the third. Ball was pushed back to the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
With the hot clock here, this could be the last play of the third quarter. MRA will go trips out to the left. Single receiver right. Going back in the backfield. Quick pitch out to the left. That's number 18. And a little bit of room. Good job by Trace there, fighting the block and getting the tackle. And Colin Chandler comes over from defensive line position and gets in on the end of that play as well.
That's Bryson again on the carry for MRA.
Picked up about 4 or 5 there, so it's probably going to bring up a 4th and about 15, 16 yards. They'll call it 16. Put the ball down on 27.
So they'll have to snap it. There's a little difference in the play clock and the game clock, about 7 seconds or so.
We have one more play here.
And they're going forward on 4th and 16 from the Chiefs' 26.
Go trips right, single receiver left this time. Trying to set up a screen pass there. Looks like they had a lot of linemen downfield there. And that's going to be Jacob Carson and Griff Hill on the tackle. Which, if you throw that ball behind the line of scrimmage, it's legal to get your lineman downfield. But it looked like that ball was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it did.
Could have definitely caught an ineligible receiver there. So that'd be the end of the third quarter, Mark. Let's take a quick break here. Again, you're listening to Chiefs Football, 93.7 FM.
Atwood Paint and Supply in Senatobia is your Benjamin Moore paint store and more. Check out their beautiful flooring and wallpaper selection, plus plantation shutters, shades, and blinds too. A proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics. Shop Atwood Paint and Supply on North Front Street.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
Zaxby's is located at 302 East Main Street in Senatobia. For some of the best fried chicken wings, sandwiches, and salads, make sure you visit Zaxby's. Need tailgating platters? Call us at 662-301-8538.
So Magnolia Heights will take over. It looks like we got a backup quarterback. I believe that's Ford Lamar, Mark. He is, can't see the number he's wearing, but I think they dressed Ford out tonight because we've got so many injuries. It looks like him in at quarterback. So he's going to let the play clock run down inside of 5. And it's going to be an inside give to number 4, Mac Bushline. Breaks the first tackle at the line of scrimmage and able to fall forward for about a yard. Got hit right at the line of scrimmage and was able to get away from the first guy. That'll bring up second about 9. Hunter Stevens is going to check back in the game. So Ford's wearing number 34. I couldn't tell if that was 34 or 24. But that's the freshman, Ford Lamar. Had a good game last night in the junior high game. Get him some reps in here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Get some experience going forward.
Absolutely good for that young man.
Hunter Stevens in the backfield. Colton Robbins is in at H-back out to the left. Carter Harris, Jake Johnson out right. Colton Mobley out left. Inside give to Hunter Stevens. Makes a couple guys miss, Mark. He's going to get the first down and more. He's still on his feet down across the 35. Looks like he's going to be down about the 37-yard line. So.
Yeah, another impressive run there by the sophomore Hunter Stevens. I tell you, he impresses me with every carry. He's a good running back. He runs hard.
So good run by Hunter there. And looks like Griff Hill's going to check in at running back for Hunter. Another good young athlete for the Chiefs. Getting some young guys in.
That pushes the ball out to the 38-yard line of the Chiefs. 10:25 left in the game. 56-10 MRA.
Tight formation to the left with Carter Harris and Jake Johnston. Mobley's out right. Colton Robbins on the right of the offense at H-back. Again, Griff Hill just checked in, number 5 at running back. Ford Lamar in the shotgun. Waiting on the play clock to go down a little bit. It's going to be an inside give to Griff. Breaks it outside, goes back in, and he's going to get upended by number 41, I believe it was there. Make sure that, yes, 41 was in on that tackle mark.
That's McIntosh, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores on the field right now for MRA.
A lot of young guys both ways.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up second down to 8 to go from the 40-yard line.
And because we're not in a huge hurry here, we are huddling and they're running the plays in with a different running back receiver every play. So Mack and Griff and Hunter Stevens have been rotating in so far at running back.
Looks like it's Mack right now.
Got Mobley out left. Harrison Johnston split right. Robbins in at H-back on the right. Again, Bushline in at running back. And it's just going to be a heavy dose of run game from here on out.
Yeah, good job by 57. He was in hot pursuit of Mack there. That's Hayden Mize, another sophomore.
Looks like he got off of his block pretty quick there. They run a lot of X stunts up front. Inside guy goes out, vice versa, outside guy goes in. It's hard to block because you want to chase that guy when he takes off, when he's right in front of you for sure. And you just have to be patient and disciplined to stay in your zone.
So third and long, third down, 8 to go. Ball's on the 40-yard line, 8:50 left in the contest.
Harrison Johnston come left. Mobley goes right. Robbins stays on the left side of the offensive set. Hunter Stevens is in at running back. Lamar waiting on the snap.
Play clock at 3. Able to get it off.
The give there to Hunter Stevens. Nothing there. Makes a good little hard cut back there. Good, nice cut by Hunter. He had two guys out to his right and made a good hard cut back inside and get straight back upfield. So good eyes, one, and good job of putting that foot in the ground and going upfield. It's going to be close to the first down.
Yeah, I was going to say it's right at the stick. It's going to be close.
Looks like they're going to put him just short. Line of the game was right on the hash, just across it, and it's about a nose of a football distance that we need for a first down here.
Yeah, ball's on the 48, Chiefs 48-yard line. We're under 8 minutes.
I can't see the hash marks over there, but it sure looks like the first down stick is barely across the 48-yard line.
It's close. Fourth and less than a yard.
Mobley's going to come left. Harrison Johnston go right. Colton Robbins, H-back to the left. Griffield, number 5, is checked in at running back. It's going to be a give to Griff, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. So he's going to pick up about 5 there, maybe 6, but enough for the first down.
Yeah, good speed there by the youngster. Able to bounce it outside and pick up the first down.
He's got some good speed. He's a good athlete. He's going to be a fun one to watch over the years.
Yeah, he has football and baseball as well, and I'm not sure if he plays.
I think he plays basketball, too. He played last year, I'm pretty sure. I think he plays basketball. So Mac Bushelon's going to check in for Griff. Griff's going to talk to Coach Lacefield about some things. Again, the Chiefs in no hurry here, taking their time to the line. Going to wait till the play clock gets down inside of 5-6 seconds before we snap it. Mobley is split left. Harrison Johnston right. Mac Bushelon to the right of the quarterback. Again, his freshman quarterback Ford Lamar in the game now. Mac's going to get hit in the backfield. Spins away from number 57, and then there's just too many guys. There's just too many guys there. He couldn't get away.
Yeah, 57 bounced up, and he wrapped him up that time. So second time was a charm there for.
Mac looked up, and 43 was standing there and tried to cut back, and he ran right back into the guy that hit him the first time.
That was Hayden Mize, number 57 for the Patriots. So we're under 6.5 minutes left in the game, 56-10 MRA.
Second and 13.
Hunter Stevens is going to check back in the game at running back for the Chiefs.
6 minutes, 20 seconds, Mark, left in the game.
It has moved right along after what's possibly the longest first quarter in the history of football.
It's amazing the difference between a hot clock and a regular game clock for sure.
Yep.
Chiefs will come to the line here with 2 receivers out right. Harrison Johnston, 1 receiver left, Mobley. Snap is good. Hunter Stevens is in at running back. They're going to throw the ball down the left side. He's got a receiver. He was behind the defender, and it was just a little bit short, Mark. Just underthrew him just a little bit. He was going for Colton down the sideline there, and Colton had beat his guy, and it was just a little bit short and couldn't get back to it.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get rid of it just a little sooner, but great throw there. Great ball there by the young Ford Lamar.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 13. And, Mark, as the clock rolls down, we'll do the Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead. Next week, North Point Trojans come here, North Point Christian School. Had a tough game against them last year. We kind of had them in the first half, and then Caldwell messed his knee up, tore his ACL, and heat got us a little bit, I think, with cramps and everything in the second half, and they were
Yeah.
able to kind of run away with it at the end.
Heat and their depth.
Yes, they were able to make some subs, and we just didn't have any.
Yeah.
There's a good pass out to the right to Jake Johnson. He's still on his feet. He's going the wrong direction here, so maybe he can get back upfield and pick up a block or two. He's got a little bit of a crease over here and just couldn't get outside of it, but he does make a positive play.
They're going to call 52 on the hold. That was Jacob Carson. Jacob about had his guy tackled. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I saw. We'll see what is called.
And Jake ran about 72 yards to gain about 5, it looks like. But a good job of – it was going to be a loss. Good job of turning it into a positive play there, so that's going to bring up 4th down. They're probably going to decline the penalty if I had to guess.
I should say block in the back. Like a hold out here, but they're called a block in the back.
So they are going to move it back. I thought MRA's coach was declining the penalty, but I guess he was motioning his arms to move them back. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long for sure. They're going to put the ball down on about the 45-yard line. The line to gain is the other side of the field. We got to get to about the 37, 38-yard line, so it's going to be a 3rd and about 18 yards. Griff Hill's going to check in. But again, back to the Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead while we're waiting on this play. North Point's going to be a tough team to play for sure. At least we play them at home. It's going to be hot again next week, so hopefully we can keep everybody healthy, and looking forward to that one and hopefully keep it competitive this year.
That's
High
right.
snap. Ford was able to handle it. He's scrambling out to his right, looking for a guy. It's Carter Harris there. He's going to get run out of bounds. We're going to bring up about a 4th and 5, 4th and 6.
Yeah. Very manageable 4th down. Good pass there by Ford as he rolled out to his right and able to find Carter open for a pretty good gain.
He's going to put the ball down to the 43-yard line. So 4th and 6. So manageable. Chiefs will come to the huddle. Again, in no hurry here.
Under 3 minutes left.
Break the huddle here. We're going to go single receiver out to the right. Trips out to the left. So Colton Robbins comes out of the H-back position and gets out in a split formation here. Griff Hill in the backfield with Ford. He's looking for his guy. And that ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage by number 37.
Yeah. So the Chiefs will turn it over on down. So MRA will take over with 2:25 left in the game.
Again, with the hot clock, that'll go faster than you think. Just got to get a couple stops here, and this one could be over pretty quick from this point forward. Looks like we are getting most of our starters out here, getting some subs in. Like 54 for the Chiefs is Tucker Woodruff. 51, Hayden Hammonds is in the game. 88's Antonio Simonetti. 32 is Jackson Hartsfield. Trying to see if anybody else new is out there. 43 is Christian Hare. So again, getting some young guys in. I think that's David McGee over there, 27.
Yeah, good run there by number 23 for MRA. It was a low snap. Quarterback able to get it all before his knee hit the ground. That's Lucas Blanco, the junior.
Looked like Hartsfield was in on that play on the tackle. Eli Patridge is going to check out.
So a gain of 8, 2nd and 2 for MRA from the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
Inside of getting close to a minute here. That's going to be number 18. He started out to the left and then broke it back out to the right, and there was just nobody there, Mark.
Yeah.
And he's going to go in for a score.
So another score by MRA. That's going to be
62-10.
Ty Childress, the sophomore, as they score with a minute left here in the game.
Looked like that was supposed to be an inside play. He went towards the line of scrimmage, and there was nothing there, and he broke it out, and everybody got sucked in on that play.
Yeah,
so.
he bounced it out to the outside and had good speed and just left everyone behind and put another one in the end zone for the Patriots. So 62-10.
By the time we kick the PAT here and kick off, this probably will end the game, Mark.
Yeah, Hansford to attempt.
32 seconds remaining.
Snaps down,
good.
kicks up, and it is good.
So, Mark, real quick, Community Pharmacy, Mac and Charlie's post-game wrap-up. We talked about it before the game. They're big, they're fast, they're strong, they're talented, they're deep.
And they showed it.
Great coaching. The only negative you could say about them tonight was the penalties.
Right.
I think I had them down for 8-9 penalties for a good bit of yardage, 3 touchdowns brought back on holding calls. So that would be the only negative I would say on their part. Positive for our guys, we were outmanned from the go, but we stayed in there. We kept fighting, kept scrapping. Came back in the first half, got a field goal there by Cash Jackson, came back, scored on the first drive of the second half. So good job of our guys of just staying within themselves and not giving up for sure.
Right. And pretty much unscathed. Hopefully Jack's okay. I didn't see many injuries. Jack kept favoring a leg or knee or ankle or something.
Yeah, but he was walking around the sideline, so
Yeah.
I think maybe he just got banged up a little bit.
Yeah.
Then the only other thing I saw was some cramps.
That's right.
So
That's
should be
right.
good there. Yeah, we mentioned one of our sponsors, Big Penguin Ice. We didn't really have any huge plays on defense or sacks to get those guys in there, so we apologize for that, but we do want to mention them. And then Benchmark Auto also. I don't know that we were in the red zone a whole lot tonight, so we didn't get to mention
maybe a few.
them.
Yeah, not many times for
Very
sure.
much either, but
not many times.
Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors for sure. And again, thank you for listening to Chiefs Football and tuning into our live stream and Super Talk 93.7 FM. And we will be back for next week's game against North Point Christian here at Magnolia Heights.
Cade CPA Firm proudly supports Magnolia Heights Athletics. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your accounting and tax situation, rest assured that Cade CPA Firm is here to help. Our accounting, tax compliance, and tax strategy services are customized to meet the unique needs of each individual and family business client, providing peace of mind and empowering growth towards your goals. Reach out to us at 662-867-0215 or visit www.cadecpafirm.com to learn more. Go Chiefs!
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful season. Elite is proud to serve the local community with multiple locations providing superior outpatient physical therapy and sports medicine services. Visit myelitept.com to find a center near you.
When planning your next convenience store restock or special event extravaganza, remember that Big Penguin Ice Senatobia Ice LLC is your go-to source for all things ice. We are more than ready to take care of your cooling needs. Our services include top-of-the-line refrigerated truck and trailer rentals, as well as merchandiser rentals to help you display your products in style. We offer both 7-pound and 20-pound bags, perfect for filling coolers or satisfying your customer demand. Give us a call at your convenience or drop us a message on Facebook. We're excited to chat and eager for the chance to be your trusted ice company. Let's keep it chill together.